What is up? Hello? So I saw Frankenstein last night. It was really bad. It was like really, really bad. It was like really, really bad. Okay, that sounds good. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Well, so Dark Souls video should be out tomorrow night. Or it should be sometime out tomorrow night. We should be able to move on to Demon Souls very soon. But for now, we're going to play some Tainted Lost. It's been a while. I've been in a pretty foul mood for the last couple... Well, I wouldn't say I've been in a foul mood. It's hard to say. I definitely feel like I haven't been as high energy as I normally would be. But who knows what's up with that. You never know. It's impossible to figure out what's even going on these days. Okay, now we go. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Not that. Oh yeah, we're going to Taint it. We're going to Mega Satan, I think. We're going to try for Mega Satan here. Which is like the stupidest thing to do, is this character. It's pretty bad. But it's not like completely worthless, I guess. This is like an item I probably shouldn't be taking. Look at it just do nothing. Look at it just do freaking nothing. I'm sitting here trying to win. I'm trying to win my run. And this stupid boiled baby is doing literally nothing. It's just unbelievable. Can you believe this crap? Oh, okay, interesting. Probably not actually good for anything, but that's okay. We'll ignore that. Okay. 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 No, it can't be there. So it can't be, so I guess it could be here, but I'm seeing a bomb mark, so it kind of, okay, weird, okay. So just barely out of range for the bomb to have hit. Oh, sorry, I was adjusting some stuff so I can sit up straighter. That's my main problem with while I'm gaming, is I don't sit up straight properly. Okay, I can see forever. That's actually pretty decent. That's actually pretty decent. As far as this stuff goes. Because you're guaranteed Ultra Secret Room. You're just straight up guaranteed Ultra Secret Room, which is pretty good. It's unlikely to really pay off in like a major way. But it's not like it's never gonna pay off. Yeah, it's... Yeah, whatever. There's life for you. Not much you can do. Easy come, easy go. The saying goes, right? You get lucky, and then you stop getting lucky. Just part of life. That's all you can do, you know? That's really all you can do, you know? There's like a Veritasium video where he talks about luck as like a concept. Like the concept of luck. And how it like kind of secretly governs our lives. And how like he made this statistic. He made this model where he's like talking about how like astronauts get selected, right? So astronauts, they like assume for the sake of argument that only the best become astronauts, right? I don't know that much about being an astronaut. Okay, this is just I'm not even gonna. Well, whatever. Let's just keep going. So assume for the sake of argument that astronauts are the best are selected to be astronauts, right? Only the best are selected to be astronaut, right? And so say you have like 10,000 candidates, right? And you give these hypothetical candidates a random skill score, okay? So there's some people who are really highly skilled, and then there are some people who are really lowly skilled, those really weak skills, right? And so, but then you also give them a luck score, and the luck score accounts for only 5% of their selection. But the common factor here is that the best astronauts are also extremely lucky. So it's not enough to be really skilled. It's also really important to also be lucky, right? In this hypothetical model. And so the larger premise here being that luck plays like a really crucial factor in your everyday life. Like you have to identify that success is partially a function of luck, right? I mean, whatever success is. I mean, I guess you can, make your own definition of success, but you could also make like a really stupid definition of success. Like, no offense to people. But there's lots of bad ways to measure the success, I guess, right? In my opinion. Or lots of, like, relatively meaningless ways to measure success, conceptually. Like, I can measure success in the number of beers that I have drunken in the last week. Well, it's actually 0. I guess when I put it like that, that's actually kind of based, right? Because I've drunken, like, no beers in the last week. So when I put it like that, it actually is really good. But, like, I don't know. It's a really cool video, though. That kind of dispels the mythos about, like, personal responsibility as being, like, the defining characteristic of luck. Or the, yeah. Where it's, like, and this is a thing where it's, like, that I think about when I think about League of Legends and stuff, is it's, like, how are you supposed to, like, this idea that you're supposed to take responsibility for just, like, everything is just, like, insane. Like, actually deranged. Like, actually just completely deranged. Like, humorously deranged. It's like, that's like cult thinking. It's actually, the word for that is magical thinking, actually. There's like a word for that. It's like really crazy. And the thing is that like, but then you'll talk to people and they'll be like, well, like League of Legends, like obviously there's things you can do, right? And it's like, yeah, but like what? Like what does that mean? Like what relevance does that have? Like there's only a small number of people get to go into space, right? You understand that, right? Like if we're using the astronaut analogy here, right? Like a very tiny number of people get to be pros. Like there's no, you can't will your way into being a pro unless you kind of like, unless you like really want to. And if you don't really want to, like what does it matter? It's like weird. It's like really weird. It's like really weird. Oop. And that's why the culture of personal responsibility, that's like the way in which the culture of personal responsibility can be like very toxic. It's like there's no comfort, there's no joy or comfort in having fun, right? It's like all about like you have to take ownership of every dumb thing that doesn't, like, just every stupid thing. Like every little stupid thing suddenly has to be your problem. And you have to, like, ideologize yourself as being responsible for literally every dumb thing that ever was. And the thing is it's like, if people were smart about it, that would kind of make sense. Right? Like, if people were actually, like, really clever with it, that would actually make a lot of sense, right? It's like, yeah, society has lots of problems, right? Like, you have to identify that society bears some responsibility for, like, society's problems. But, like, if you're gonna use that, if you're gonna, like, make the argument that you have complete control over every League of Legends game, it's just deranged. That's like a waste of, like, even if you believe in that kind of thing, that's like still a waste of your like talent. It's like there's no prize for, oh shoot, no prize for second best, right? As far as I'm concerned. Like you're either the monolith or you're not, right? like you as the individual is either the monolith or you're not, right? Like you see down and outs on the side of the road, and it's like, but what does that have? And it's like, oh well, it's their fault. They made the choices, but it's like you're you. You made that choice. Like you're either like that's literally it. Like you're either the monolith or you're not. You know what I mean? Like you're either the abject master or like, so why does it switch? Why does it switch randomly? Why is every League of Legends game your problem? But like starving, you know, kids or whatever is like suddenly not your problem. It doesn't make any sense, right? Suddenly that's somebody else's problem, right? It's really weird. It's like the ideology of like the monolith. It was like not, it was like and but see that's where you understand where it kind of like goes awry in terms of like the concept of the fact that like personal responsibility extends insofar as it's like you're the only you that exists, right? Like I'm the only me. So like it's, I don't know. It's very 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 weird. Very weird. Very very strange. And like a continuous like a continuous component of society in and of itself, right? Like ultimately, there's no. What's the philosophical concept that like that the individual, or rather that everything is an illusion or whatever, right? The only thing is that Descartesian. So I'm not really a philosophy guy. Philosophy is not really my thing. I find philosophy to be kind of meaningless. But the philosophy guy, where it's like you're the only thing that like you can prove exists, right? Conceptually, and then there's some extreme viewpoints that are like everything's an illusion except for you, except for yourself or whatever, right? And people don't really like that. People obviously don't like that as like a concept, which is understandable. I certainly am not like saying, oh, that's true, right? I mean, first off, like the nature of philosophy is that there's kind of no inherent truth to it, I guess. But yeah, like the general premise that not really philosophy expert, but the general premise is that like oh shoot, I'm not gonna get that PhD. That sucks. But anyway, the overarching premise is that you are like the only thing you can prove exists is yourself, right? And so the idea being the core philosophical extrapolation, therefore, is that okay. This is bad. So, well, okay, so we have 2 damage ups, so it's actually not bad. Conceptually here. This is actually totally fine. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so the idea being is it's like I definitely exist. I 100% exist. That's like not even up for debate, my friend. How you doing, by the way, Davis? I absolutely exist. That's like probably that's the only thing that I can verify is true, technically, is that I exist. The only factoid that I have the capacity to identify as being true is that I exist, actually. Like technically, you could be a robot, for example. No offense. I mean, I'm not saying that's true, but that could technically be true. Bad. It tastes. It made the tofu taste like plastic. I've actually been very disappointed with the air fryer. Yeah, exactly. You're ChatGPT or something. You're a Russian agent or whatever, Russian bot. I don't know. But no, the air fryer went bad. Actually, I hated it. I actually really hated it. I was actually really mad about it because it tasted like plastic. I'm really sorry, everyone. Yes, I know. It made it taste like plastic. I don't know if it was because I bought a cheap one, Or maybe I overcooked it. I don't know. But I will not be air frying anything ever again. Probably. I might try it a couple more times. And it might be because I bought a cheap one. Yeah. Really shame. Really huge shame. It was awful. It was truly terrible. I did a bunch of other things wrong with the dish too. I didn't fry the mushrooms hard enough. Yeah, probably. I may mess with it some more, definitely. I was thinking that, yeah. And I might have overcooked the tofu too. And I bought a cheap one, so you never know. I don't know. I'll look into it. I'll figure something out. But it's not. I was kind of hoping it would be like an instant slam dunk, and not something that I had to like go through the trouble of like learning how to use, or like working into. You know what I mean? So that's a little disappointing. I wouldn't call it the worst thing in the world. Okay, so. Okay, cool. They fixed this item. This item used to be really bad because what it would do was it would just fire a rocket in the direction you last moved in. But they fixed it so that it only fires a rocket when you are... it fires as the rocket in the direction you are shooting, which I'm really grateful for. It's actually really good, now that I look at it. Oh, is it? What do you... Are they having new item guides or something? I could consider that, but... there's a lot of items in the game, and I don't know. I have a lot of really controversial opinions about items that people are going to really hate. It's like bad enough on most of my videos where people are like, what are you talking about, man? Diplopia. Diplopia is one of those items I really don't... Diplopia is another item I don't like. Diplopia is an item I actually really don't like. It's a very, very kind of bad item, actually. Because, like how many items are you going to even replicate? Like, I don't know what happens if you pick up 2 knives, but I kind of doubt it's anything serious. Yeah, you can do it and stuff like that. That's what you're supposed to do with it. Just, like, use it in places where you would otherwise have to pay for it, yeah. It's also not that common, I think, is the real problem with it. It's, like, weirdly rare. I've used it very rarely. I've, like, very, very, very rarely used that item, actually. Oh, come on. Possibly that's me leaving some money on the table, but usually I don't like items that like, I don't take credit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really play. It's, you know, I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't really... When I play the game, I don't really care about good items tomorrow. I care about good items today. And that's kind of the other problem with Diplopia. Is it's like, oh, I have this, I pay 15 coins for this thing that does literally nothing for me. And I know there's a lot of items that are kind of like that, like Blue Map and stuff. But like Blue Map, like Map and Blue Map kind of really aren't that amazing either, right? Like, I don't think anyone is saying that Blue Map is like the best item in the game, or the best item in the game or anything like that, right? And so that's like the main issue with Diplopia, is it's only as good as something else it already was. Which is a bad start for an item. There's a bunch of items like that. Where they're only as good as something else that you're getting in the future. So actually, yeah, I think it's actually really... I actually don't like Diplopia at all. I really, really, really hate Diplopia. It's like, if you're, you know... Oh, I get 2 Sacred Hearts. It's like, that's 1 more Sacred Heart than you actually need, really. In a lot of ways. And then it's like if you're copying an item like Glass Eye or something, it's like not even worth it. It's like if I get like a 1 damage up item, you know, and I Diplopia that. So like that's like what ends up really happening, right? Is let's say you get like 1st floor Diplopia. Like realistically, what actually happens is you're supposed to just like you could either hold on to it forever and ever and ever, or you could just use it to instantly copy like a Glass Eye, and then it's like okay, yeah, you get what I'm saying. It, like, really bothers me. Those items. Yeah, I thought about what you're saying with the ganks, by the way. And, I was actually playing Belveth. And I was like, I'm gonna gank. And it actually worked out really well. Because she's so... Because she's, like, so bad that, like, you have to gank. Or else the champion, like, does nothing. So it's really interesting that we're talking about that right now. Because that's kind of... Yeah... But I will never, in my entire life, not like a slow playstyle, but by the same token, I do. Yeah, I see the larger picture in terms of like the Bel'Veth literally just like does nothing, and so you have to gank early, or else you're never gonna do anything in the game, basically. Nah, forget that. I'm not gonna. I'll do whatever I want. That's the problem. It's like no. I used to lane. I used to play. No, actually, I want to talk about this because this is really important to understand. This is one of those things that makes me so mad. I used to be a laner. You know what champion I used to play? AP Kai'Sa. I used to play AP Kai'Sa. I really enjoyed playing AP Kai'Sa. What do you think happened to that? Where do you think that went? Where do you think that? What do you think happened to that? What do you think happened to that? Something happened to that. Something happened to AP Kai'Sa. I used to lane. I used to enjoy laning a lot. Then they got around to nerfing AP Kai'Sa, and then they nerfed it again, and then they nerfed it again. Oh, okay. See, I thought you played League. That's weird. And then they nerfed it again, and they nerfed AP Kai'Sa over and over and over again. They just nerfed AP Kai'Sa over and over and over again. That was the champion I liked playing. And so it's like, why would I even? It's like doesn't even matter. It's like. I don't know why they nerfed it so many times in a row. It's like, to me, it seemed like a really cool off-meta carry, like off carry. Yeah, it was like an off carry. It's like an alternative carry. To me, it was like a champion that actually is really cool, because instead of scaling in like the same way that like Jinx or Ashe does, or one of these other 80 carries, you scale in like a really unique way, right? But people were mad because it's like, oh, it's off map. It's like, what are you talking about? You had 20 minutes to shut that down. It literally doesn't do anything until like 20 minutes after the game starts. It doesn't get to do the thing until like 20 minutes have passed, or you like fed them a whole bunch. And so it's like, it's just so stupid. So people whine because it's off map. It's like the one champ that does that. It's like the one champ that gets to do that. It's just so crazy. It's so crazy to me that they just nerfed it 1 trillion times in a row, to the point where it's like unplayable. You can actually still kind of play it, but your teammates will hate you. Your teammates will be like, why are you doing that? You're not supposed to do that. They don't want you to do that. It's like, no, you don't want me to do that. No, players like you don't want that to happen. Even though there's like a guy who can walk through walls, and Master Yi can like instantly kill all of his camps, and then like pentakill the whole enemy team. But no, AP Kai'Sa is a step too far, I guess. It's like Zac can literally... Yeah, it's like so stupid. It's like so dumb. I'm like so mad about it now that I think about it in retrospect. I loved playing AP Kai'Sa so much. It was like so much fun. But they just nerfed it over and over and over again. And then they made the game tankier too. That was another problem, is that the game got tankier too. So it like made it harder for her to be like active on the map. For you to like actually get value. Because in like team fights you don't do anything. But if you're Kai'Sa, you don't really do anything in team fights anyway, and if the enemy team is like way ahead, so it's like whatever. Yeah, well that's the thing, is like I don't know. I just do whatever. Oh, well there goes that. I was thinking of playing something else. Are there 1v1 MOBAs now? Is that a thing that's like real? Oh, this is bad. This is so stinky. It's like, that's the problem, is it like, this is why angel rooms are bad. Is like, oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, maybe I'll look into that. Well, the problem is that's a mobile game. I want something that's a little classier than mobile, you know? I don't know. Or I guess there's that one game that Northern Line plays, right? There's that one. Yeah, so I was thinking about looking into something else for a bit. Yeah, it looks like mobile. Like honestly, like mobile to me stinks. So like high heaven. I'd rather go back to playing World of Warcraft. Problem with World of Warcraft is there's a lot of just like busy work. There's a lot of busy work in World of Warcraft. It is fun when it's good. It's good when it's good. A lot of busy work though. A lot of like just doing nothing. A lot of just like killing rats and stuff, and mud crabs, while you wait to do some task. But there comes a point where you're done killing rats and mud crabs, and then it's kind of interesting. But you have to like actually get to that point. And even when you're kind of through the rats and the mud crabs, you're still not done. There's still like a bunch of rats and mud crab stuff to do. Even like the first like bit of dungeons, the first couple weeks of dungeons is like rats and mud crabs and stuff. And they make dumb... Shoot. And they also make dumb development decisions too. Every once in a while they'll do something like really dumb that makes no sense. But I guess maybe if you play a game enough, you just like get sick of it in one way or another. And so then, like any design decision they make is like lame. So like what they'll do is, so they have this thing called, the way the raids work is there's Raid Finder, and then there's Normal, and then there's Heroic, and then there's Mythic, right? So Raid Finder, for a long time, Raid Finder would come out after Normal. So if you wanted to raid, you do Normal, and then there was literally no point in doing Raid Finder. It's like the stupidest thing that any design, it's like the dumbest thing that anyone has ever thought. And Raid Finder itself I really liked. I really enjoyed Raid Finder. Because it's like you actually get to learn the fights, like a little tiny bit, you know what I mean? Like it's not going to bridge the gap entirely. You're going to have to do some of the work yourself. But like the boss fights, it actually teaches you a little bit about the boss fights and like what they look like and what kind of like things you can expect when you do Normal, right? So it's like a really simple idea, and it's like, how do they goof that up? How do they have this system that's supposed to like help get you ready for Normal and then decide that's not good enough? And it's because what you do is you have a whole bunch of like, you have like a vocal minority of players of these lunatic players who are like, I hate doing Raid Finder, it's totally meaningless. And it's like, okay, like no one's forcing you to do Raid Finder, bro. Like you don't have to do it. Nobody's telling you to do it. It's like, it's literally for players who want like easy purples before they do Normal or whatever. Or like who may not have enough time to do Normal because it's like a huge time investment to do Normal. And it's like, how do you goof that up as game designers? It's like really simple. But it's the sort of thing that probably wouldn't infuriate me if I wasn't so into the game. You know what I mean? Like if I didn't care, I probably just wouldn't care, right? But I mean, there's the problem. So it's like you're playing League of Legends. And it's like if you start criticizing Riot's design decisions, it's like you're just like too logged in, you know? Like maybe. It's like they just do random stuff. It's like everybody, like that's just how it is. Well, that's the problem. Yeah, that's the other problem with World of Warcraft is the attitude that more people equals smarter. It's like that's the dumbest. I can't even imagine. Like people literally think like that. I feel like people are like, oh, remember when raids used to be 40 people? And it's like, wow, I have to constantly deal with like 40 people saying, oh, hey, I gotta go take a whiz, and like people like saying stuff over the comms and hearing like just like random noise in the background. And just like people not doing their jobs and trying to figure out who it is. Yeah, it's like so crazy. It's like we don't need more and more. We don't need 40 people. Like 10 is enough. Honestly, I kind of wish that they just capped it at 10. But there's a milieu of people who wants more people in the raids. It's like, why do we want more people in the raids? I don't understand. Like I feel like 10 is more than enough. Yeah, it's like you're literally, yeah, exactly. This is the only thing to do is get drunk while you're doing it. But then the new dungeons are too complicated to get drunk. You can't even be drunk during the new dungeons because they're too complex. so like it's like you're doing Molten Core, you're just sitting there, you know, hitting the bong or whatever. And then but nowadays you can't even do that anymore. You gotta be shooting up heroin or something. You know, back in the old days you could get away with that kind of thing. Just full blown smoking meth, crack, whatever. Nowadays you can't even do that. Well, I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. It was good. Honestly, the new stuff is actually not that bad, retrospectively. But I think I'd probably hate it if I kept playing. Yeah, it's like, at least the boss literally only does one thing, and so you don't even have to pay attention. You just have to do the one thing you're required to do. So, and I think that's what they don't realize, is that that's what they like about it, is like it's like a joke. They're like, oh man, I love this because it's literally like cartoonishly easy and I don't have to pay attention. But there's 40 people here, so that means it's like smart and awesome, right? And so it's like ironically like not really elitist. It's mostly just like a time sink. It's not really like actually this thing. Like it's like just because you're willing to like coordinate with people and kiss the ring, you know, that makes you like that puts you in like an elite club of people who are just like, you know, doing Molten Core every Friday or whatever. Friday and Saturday. Which, like, no disrespect, other than the fact there's, like, the number of people is, like, more than you need. In my opinion. Oh, sorry about that. Jeez. Didn't hit the key to mute there. Do you read all? Yes. Every single comment I read. Up until this point. There may come a point where I don't have time to read every comment, but yes, I read every comment. And a lot of times, most of the comments are inoffensive, or like nice or inoffensive, but I never know what to say when somebody's like nice. When someone's like, "Oh, hey, awesome video, man, thanks." I never know what to say. I'm like, ah, there you go. But then when someone's like rude, I'm like, my eyebrows tilt downwards, and I'm like, this guy's crazy. This guy's a lunatic. But I don't say that at all. Yeah, well, usually shorts are weird. People will be like, no. Shorts are really weird. People are like kind of rude in shorts. I've gotten some rude comments in shorts, definitely. But my shorts videos, the whole point of that is just to cash in. Like, I did all those Oblivion runs on my own time, and then I posted them all. And I posted all the guide videos for those, and it took me forever to make them, and then I got, like, no views on all of them. And so I just, like, was like, whatever, I'll take the footage and convert them into shorts. And then that way, I can, you know, try to get some value out of this footage. And so probably that's what I'm going to do for every video from now on. I'm going to have, like, a long version, and I'm going to have a short version. And the short version is going to be... and the short version is just going to be like a single, you know, like 2 sentences or 3 sentences summary of the long video, and then that way I'm guaranteed at least like 1,000 views for my work. So that's probably what I'm going to do from now on ad infinitum, is just do shorts for do like long videos and then short versions of those. And so I've made more money on the shorts than I have on the actual long videos. So my long videos are on at least on the Oblivion stuff. I've definitely made more money on the short versions of the Oblivion stuff. Although, to be fair, if I could do it all over again, I'd just stream. I just would have streamed Oblivion, you know? And that was really the problem. Was if I just streamed Oblivion and people... Oh. You had 8? What the... Are you bigger than I think you are? Are you, like, way better? Are you, like, a way bigger... Because usually... Like, no offense to people in my comments, I love them, but usually they're, like... Not, Hold up one second. They're not usually, like, big YouTubers. 1 second. Are you bigger than me? Oh, wow. See, oh, you do have a... Dodobus. Oh, okay, Dodobus. Gotcha. You just barely hit 104. Yeah, I did that a couple years. It took me 2 whole years to hit 104. 11 minutes of pizza. Ooh, look at the staff-only Oblivion remastered. That's really cool. Actually, I'm probably gonna watch some of your videos. Interesting. What's your hold up, what's your biggest video? Okay. So you have 1K view on that one video, yeah. Interesting. And what's your shorts? Oh wow, these are really good. Your shorts are really popping off here, dude. These shorts are actually really, really good. 1K, 1.4K, 4.7K, 3.1. That's really good. These are better than most of my shorts. Hey, 82K here. Look at that. I'll watch it later. Yeah, no, that's really awesome. I mean, it's how it is. It's like, no, you know, it's just how it is. Yeah, that's the thing I've learned over the years, is you gotta accept it for what it is. At least in my opinion. I'm not like I'm a huge sauce channel or whatever, right? Like, obviously, although it's amazing how far I've progressed as time has gone on. I actually feel like I've progressed a lot as a YouTuber, as a content creator. It doesn't mean I'm perfect, but I really feel like I've progressed incredible. It's just weird. I don't know. Like, I got like 1K, I got like a good number of views on all my Oblivion videos, like 2K views. And then like all my subsequent Oblivion videos were just like tanked into the toilet. And this would happen over and over and over, like for all my Oblivion videos. So I had an entire a series of Oblivion videos, and I got like 100 views a piece. And there's like no explanation for why or how. My theory is that what ends up happening is like there's a lot. I don't know. There's either something to do with production quality, but even that's probably not it, or maybe it's like you're kind of like a latecomer onto the trend. Yeah, thank you. See, I get people who are like, yeah, these videos are actually really awesome, and I'm like, thank you. And people will be like, yeah, it's like this is like you basically explain Dark Souls to me, and that's like the point. That's what the videos are supposed to do. It's like if you want to get into Dark Souls, you may as well just like watch my videos, and then I'll explain like everything, and then you can play it and be like, oh, okay, that's really cool. At least that was the plan. That was the goal. Sometimes I'm worried that they're like too explanatory, or that it's difficult to but then people complain, they're like, yeah. Well, that's the thing, is that people are like, this doesn't make any sense. You're just saying stuff. Like, I've never, like, some guy's like in my comments, and he's like, I don't even know what you're talking about. You're just like saying stuff, and it makes no sense. And it's like, it's not supposed to make sense unless you've actually, like, until you've played the game. If you're just watching the video, like, none of this information has any meaning outside of the context, right? You're supposed to watch this stuff, and then that way, when you actually play the game, you'll, like, slowly figure out what the heck I'm talking about, right? Like, it's like, oh yeah, Great Club's really great. You'd be like, and you find it in this one place, and you're like, where is that one place? Well, it's like, when you go there, you'll know. You'll like know exactly what I'm talking about when you head there. That's my plan anyway. That's like the theory behind why the videos are the way they are. But I mean, that's the thing, is that you have like you have a theory of like how to make like good content, and then you like test that theory, and you know, in point of practice, in a lot of ways, you're like, in a lot of ways is like, statistically speaking, you're like doomed to fail, but it's okay, because it's like, you know, you're never going to be, I'm never going to be, you know, Mr. Beast, but whatever, right? It's like, it's fun. It's kind of fun to do. And some people say that my videos are really great, and I really like that. I really respect that. So it's grateful to have anybody at all saying my videos are awesome. It's literally, it's actually a privilege for anybody at all to say that my videos are awesome, because I tried really hard, and it's like, you know, not every video is always going to be amazing. Well, I'm not worried about that. I think people should like be able to like contextualize that. They should be able to be like, okay, like this is a video that explains, you know, like this concept, and it's, you know, it's really not so much about like, you know, there's just some stuff like experience. Okay, this is really good. Congratulations, we figured it. We got something really good here. This is like insanely good, so we can just hold on for a little bit longer here. We have something really amazing. But yeah, it's like I'm not gonna sit there and like, you know, it's like when I watch a Morrowind content video, and he explains some stuff, but like to a certain extent, I'm just expected to like understand Morrowind a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I've played Morrowind before, and so like the things he's doing make sense within the context of the fact that I've played Morrowind before, and also, even if I hadn't played Morrowind before, some of what he's saying would like I wouldn't have to worry about all the details of what he's saying or doing or whatever, I guess. Morrowind I love. Morrowind is actually really good. It's not as good as Skyrim, but I do love Morrowind. And I am also bad at Morrowind. Morrowind is another game that I'm really terrible at, because it's like too complicated. So I might actually play Morrowind at some point, because that's like a hot topic. I think like the main push of like Morrowind videos is kind of so here's my theory, right? Like conceptually. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is it? But the thing is, I think what happens is people watch a creator do Morrowind, and they get tired of the creator a little bit. Like they're watching the video and they're like, oh, you know, this guy's really awesome. I love his Morrowind videos. But then over time, like, they get a little tired of like the creator's style in Morrowind, and so that creator should move on to like Oblivion or something, right? And so my theory was, if I do Morrowind, it might actually really pop off, because all the people who want Morrowind content will be like tired of like just background noise and stuff, but maybe they'll like my Morrowind videos. Maybe they'll be like, oh, this guy has a fresh take on Morrowind, look at that, and he's going to explain it to me in like a different way than these other guys have done it. And so that's my theory. So I probably should do Morrowind. I probably should look into Morrowind, because there's a very real possibility that I can give it, yeah, that kind of stuff, yeah. Do Morrowind as like a warrior, and then as like a mage, like a thief. You know, like what can these skills really do for you? Like can you beat, yeah, stuff like that, and then like scrolls only maybe. That's a really cool one. Or no, yeah, that's the one he already did. Yeah, so just background noise did that one. Talk about like enchanting, like what enchanting can really do for you, stuff like that. Yeah, so there's a possibility that's something I should consider, is look into. Yeah, well, I know Morrowind's really complicated. The problem is I don't actually know Morrowind that well, so it would take me a lot of work to get there with Morrowind. It's something I should really consider. But like actually getting there at Morrowind is going to be like a ton of work, because I don't actually know Morrowind that well. Like I know Skyrim really well, and so probably at some point I'll do Skyrim. And Skyrim's like evergreen. Like everybody loves Skyrim. I love Skyrim, at least. Maybe some people don't love Skyrim, but I love Skyrim. I truly, truly adore Skyrim. It's a truly amazing video game. It's very underrated, I think. But the thing is that people love Skyrim. Or wait, no. I love Skyrim. So the thing about Skyrim is that I know Skyrim really well. I know Skyrim really, really, really well. Morrowind I don't know as well. Oh, you really? Yeah, back in those days I was pre-ordering like, you know, Pokemon Platinum and stuff. You know? Like that was what I was doing at that time. I had a copy of Morrowind actually. I don't know what happened to it. It like disappeared at some point. But I had a copy of Morrowind. Like I lost the disc or something. I just don't know. And I had a copy of Morrowind, and it was like I couldn't really get into it. You know, like the first thing you do, like you're a kid, like, or at least I was a kid. I was a kid, and I had the Xbox. Well, I was actually not a kid. I was like 14 or something. I was like 13 or 14, and I had the Xbox. And so the first thing I do is I like bought a katana from the store, and then I like tried to stab a frickin' like villager. You know, like I'm trying to stab people to death, and like I'm not hitting any of my attacks. Like none of my attacks are landing, and I'm like confused. I'm like, what's even going on here? I'm like, what is even happening? Like I'm in Balmoral, like stabbing villagers, trying to stab villagers with like katana that I bought. You know, like the steel katana or whatever. And so that was kind of as far as I got when I was a kid. And then I went back and I played it later, because I was playing all of the Elder Scrolls games. I played Arena, Daggerfall, and then Morrowind, and then Oblivion. And I beat it, but you know, I did it in that very like Boots of Blinding Speed kind of way. You know, like I had fun, but it was a lot of Boots of Blinding Speed, a lot of shooting enemies with a Daedric bow, you know, that kind of stuff. And I feel like I never really pushed the game to its absolute limit. I never really got all of the value out of the game. Yeah, I love Skyrim in particular. I love. I'm insane for Skyrim. I'm a madman for Skyrim. Skyrim is like the greatest game ever made, or something, in my opinion. It's like in a league, in a class of its own, of like amazing game. This is actually kind of cool. I love Skyrim. Skyrim is in its own entire league in my opinion. I love Skyrim, like more than anything else. Maybe not more than anything else, but I do love Skyrim. Whoa. I'm not gonna hit. Let's see here. Uh-oh. Fuck. I keep getting distracted and I keep forgetting to fix like whatever is wrong with my microphone. Like I need to go through the trouble of like actually figuring it out. I need to like Clair Obscure. What's Clair? I've never heard of this. What's Clair Obscure? This is a thing. I've never heard of this game. Never heard of it. But it was at E3, huh? What is this? Expedition 33? Yeah, to me this looks like a... I don't want to like... It looks a little bit like a console game to me. Yes, Ubisoft, yeah. Or no, he worked at Ubisoft. It looks like an Ubisoft game to me, yeah. No, honestly, I should look... Okay, this looks really interesting, actually. Did you play it on the hardest difficulty? Oh, okay. Well, usually what that means is that's Game of the Year for people who aren't insane weirdos. Like, I'm an insane weirdo who can only play Binding of Isaac. I can't... Unless I'm being... unless I'm being crushed to death. Unless I'm being crushed to death by the game's difficulty, I can't handle it, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, maybe it's better than I think it is. I don't know. It's definitely not a game they sold to me. It was not a game that they're like, hey, buy this game right now. Like, they probably have a way of trying to sell me a game if they really want to sell me a game. But they haven't done that. Usually, they try to... What they end, it seems like what the game they want me to buy is Total War Warhammer, which I already did. Or Total War Warhammer 3. But I don't want to buy the DLCs for it yet. And they really wanted to sell me Oblivion Remastered, I guess, and I also bought that. So, but I don't know. I guess maybe they didn't want to sell me Clair Obscure or something. I don't know. They also didn't want to sell me that one game that came out a while ago. It was like another action RPG. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll watch I'll look up a Yahtzee video for Clair Obscure actually, because it looks interesting. It looks really interesting. It does, but I don't know. Yeah, but probably I'll play. Probably Morrowind's on the table in the near future, as near as it can be. Right now I'm prepping Sekiro 2. That's the thing, is that there's so many games out there, and it's like it's tough enough to even get through Dark Souls 2. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is happening as far as this stuff goes. If there's a way to make Baldur's Gate 3 happen, I will do it. Definitely. That's another game that I'm like really hardcore on. But it's the funny thing about it is it's purely out of loyalty to the original, to Divinity Original Sin. So those are the games that I played, Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2, which are the precursors to Baldur's Gate. So the developers did those games, and I love those games. Those games are insanely good. If you've never played those games, they're really good. They're really, really, really good games. Okay, this is actually kind of interesting, because I can take this and convert pickups into just random crap. Oh, yeah, because Baldur's Gate has something to do with D&D. Oh, you played D&D in in like your barracks or whatever? That's really cool. Yeah, I was there a long time ago. Me and some friends of mine were talking about playing D&D, but it never materialized. And this is like a really rough time in my life, so it's not really a surprise. It never materialized. But that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago now. Feels like it was ages ago. Okay, so we suck up all this. Is there more? No. Okay. So there's a possibility we can get something good out of this. Probably not, honestly, if I'm being very honest. And realistically, we shouldn't be playing around on these floors, but we will a little bit because I have like a setup for it that might actually pay off. So we take the nickel there. We do want this. I guess we pick up the bomb. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I know that there's ways to make D&D really interesting. For sure. But it's not something it's just, I don't know. I've sporadically had friends in the last, like, couple decades. Or in the last decade or so. I used to have lots of friends back, back in high school and stuff, but I just am so, life just got so complicated and busy for me that it was one of those things I never had time. But plus on top of that, the problem was I was also into like World of Warcraft and stuff. So I'd like come home and I'd play like League of Legends, World of Warcraft, stuff like that, and that would be like the focus of my time. And then in those games you don't really have an incentive to like make tons of friends. Although there's a guy in League of Legends I talk to every now and again. He's like way better than me. Well, yeah, that's a lot of it. A lot of it was me just sitting there like being alone playing video games, and it was actually really nice, to be very honest. A lot of the people I grew up with, I don't think to myself like, not to be like rude or anything, but a lot of the people I grew up with, I went to like the bad school in town, so it wasn't like I don't know, I feel bad saying that a little tiny bit, but yeah, a lot of that kind of stuff. A lot of like doing drugs and stuff like that, smoking, just random crap like that, as you can well imagine. So, but yeah, I mean, I mean, that's just how it was. It's like Caitlin went to the same school as me. Caitlin and her brother and stuff like that went to the same school, so it's just how it is. But yeah, so I played a lot of World of Warcraft, a lot of that kind of stuff instead. A lot of Total War Warhammer. Love Total War Warhammer 1 and 2. Those were really good. A lot of Pokemon. I played a lot of Pokemon in Japanese too. That's the other thing, right? Is it's like if you're studying Japanese, it's like I basically didn't really know any Japanese people, and I still don't. And I was sitting there playing, Pokemon Red in Japanese and stuff, right? And it's like there's not really a way, it's not really a group exercise unless you got a bunch of Japanese people that you know. And their culture around like friendship is very different, unless they're trying to like unless you're like talking about language, right? So unless you're practicing your language with them and stuff, they don't really want to like. They I guess the whole idea is that like your friends are like really important, and it's like people you can really depend on, kind of thing, right? And so unless you're like specifically training Japanese, they don't really necessarily want to like hang out with you. Yeah, it was tough too, considering it was like all my personal problems and stuff like that. But I did meet some Japanese people in college and stuff, but I never really got that was like a career path that I could go down with Japanese. I kind of didn't really want to study that hard. And it wasn't until later that I started studying Japanese really like intensively. And then it was like I'm playing old like games. Yeah. Do I want to use this? I think. Wait. This is Genesis. Yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna do this. This could be a huge mistake, actually, but we're gonna do it. Do I not get it? Oh, I do get to say. Oh, but it takes away my shield. I didn't think it would take away my shield. Okay, that's really dumb. I know. I didn't think it would take away the shield. Nah, it's fine. I didn't think it would take away the shield. I assumed it wouldn't take away my shield. I assumed I'd get a free holy card and it wouldn't take away the shield. So it's actually really crazy. I actually assumed it would do something different than what it did. Yo, that too, yeah. Well, I wanted another holy card. Yeah, oh well. Notice how I keep the key, though. This doesn't. Let's see here. Take that. Backstab's pretty good. That. This. Growth hormone. Oh, that stinks. I want this. Oh, it takes it away. Really interesting. Okay. Yeah, that was kind of a blunder. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing you can do about it. That was a blunder, yeah. I thought it would give me a free card. I thought it would give me a free holy card, to be honest. But it was a bad idea anyway. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. That's the thing. You can't dwell on your mistakes. Gotta just own up. And it took, yeah, so it's, the rules of this item are kind of weird. And I didn't really realize how they worked. Yeah, well, it is, yeah, a little bit. Definitely. It was a bit, oh, don't get me wrong, it was a mistake. That was a massive blunder. But, also, you know, the rules of that item are a little goofy, so... Oh, there's white card! This run is not dead, though, for sure. This run is definitely not dead. It's definitely in a bad spot, but it's not dead, for sure. I still have the key. Yeah, and I had sack of crafting, too, which is even more hilarious that I threw that away. Yeah. Well, the thing was, like I said, I thought I would get a free holy card. But, oh, shoot. Okay, well, the run is actually probably dead now. That's okay. Like a hilarious blunder. Like a hilariously massive blunder. That's what I get for using the item. Yeah, there you go. It's like what I don't know. It's just how it is. The love. Okay, that's not it. Yeah, and I also gave up the alabaster box too. So there's like a bunch of ways in that I kind of gave up all at once there. It's like really hilarious. But I can buy the blink card, and then if I can find another holy card and I can mix that with the blink card, it's actually really massive. So I'll become essentially kind of invincible. But I need another blink card for that to work. Or I need another holy card for that to work. But probably what I'll do is I'll try to pick it up anyway. Oh, we're cooked. Okay. Key. Okay. No. Like really, I mean, to be fair, Backstabber is pretty good. What I was really fishing for was like some kind of like holy, was like some kind of like a godhead type thing. That too. So the idea being is there's a very slight possibility that I pull like a godhead or something, and then it's like really massive. But yeah, there you go. That's just how it is. Yeah, and so like sack of crafting would be really massive if I had that right now, as well. Things can't be too easy. No, probably not actually. That probably killed the run for sure. This run is probably like decisively over as a result of that exact choice. But you never know. You never know. Hope springs eternal, as the saying goes. You never know. You never know. There's always like the off chance that maybe I would have thrown it anyway. Maybe I would have goofed it up anyway. You know. There's nothing you can do but cope at this point. You got one choice. You got one option, and that's just to cope. It's like the only cope and try again. Oh, well, at least we get the blank card, so there's a slight possibility we can pull this out. We can win this game. Oh, yeah, okay. Let me see a holy card. Nope. Okay, no holy card. That's okay. It's okay. Yeah. So we go and pick up the blank card, and then we can use and then if we get another holy card, that's really good. That's really, really good. We have a way to stabilize the situation here with this blank card. If we can just find a holy card, if we can just pick up that epic holy card, we can win the game. As right as rain. Oh. Okay. And I had goat head too. Okay, let's see what our purity boost is. Oh, damage! Oh! We have a way. We have a way back in. And I had goat head too. This is so insane. that I just the Genesis there. It's just so crazy. Just mind-bendingly and just and pure and yeah, there's so many things that run had going for it that I just unilaterally decided were not good enough. But we stabilized. We stabilized the situation. It's like, go figure the Genesis was the wrong call there. Go figure. Go freaking figure. Who could have guessed? Probably I could have, actually. I could have probably guessed there. The Genesis was just a mistake. But oh, and I'm spun now. Whoa. Okay. Oh, birthright. I like how none of this has anything to do with Genesis either. Like, I'm just getting more lucky. None of this has anything to do with Genesis. I'm just getting lucky. Essentially, is what's happening right now. Just more luck. If I can get birthright, that's really good. It probably won't save the run, but it doesn't really have to. It just has to do something. Oh, no. Golden key does not do anything really. That lets us open as many locks as we want. But oh fudge. Fudge! Ah, it's just stinker room. See, it's so I don't know. Go figure. And I had Rotten Tomatoes. Well, there you go. I mean, you got to admit when you're learning. You got to admit, it's like, you know, it's like learning is a part of the. Okay, that's not good. Honestly, I should check the. Well, yeah, if I'm down to holy, I mean, maybe I will. Yeah, okay. This is fine. This is fine. It's not amazing. It thins the deck on Angel Rooms a little tiny bit. So if I get this in Angel Room, it's actually not very good. Because it kind of doesn't really do that much for me. But it also might do something. That was disappointing. That was a disappointing performance out of me. Well, probably, but though I don't know. The room I think confused me or something. Like I didn't realize there were rocks there or something. I don't know. That's a weird room. That's not really a common room. And I think in the corners they weren't rocks. They were like if you're standing on like a single rock that's not in the corner, it's like really tough to do actually. Or maybe they were poops or something. I don't know. Yeah, well, that's the thing is, like, if I'm standing on this rock, I'm not necessarily... Like, let's say I'm in that room and I'm on this rock right here, I'm not actually necessarily safe. Because if I just, like, position slightly wrong, I'm, like, 1 pixel over, and then they can still, like, touch me and I die. Yeah, just random crap like that. So it's not... I don't really like standing on single rocks if I can avoid it, unless it's, like, against a wall. Or it's, like, really easy to make sure you're completely over the rock. Yeah. So there's, like... And realistically, I shouldn't have had issues with that room. It's like you gotta, I don't know. It's not, I'm not saying that like I did that room perfect because I obviously didn't. Like I died. Like there's obviously a way to have done that room better. But like I feel like I was just going to for the weave on the 3 bullet. Also those 1 enemies do 3 bullet spreads. So it's like, oh shoot. Well, this is over. Really unlucky. This is like the, oh well. Oh well, oh well. We just try it again. Just run it back. Such a shame that I happened to screw up that so bad. But that's a great example of how Isaac's strategy really does matter. Because if I hadn't Genesis, I feel like I'd just be in a better position. But at least I know some new rules about how Genesis even works. Like you can't that or which guy? Oh yeah, that enemy. Yes, actually, the little plum or whatever. Absolutely, that enemy is a massive threat. It's like the newest boss added to the basement pool, and it is by far the hardest boss in the basement pool, which is saying something because there's actually some relatively tough bosses in basement pool, specifically the Haunt. I think the Haunt's pretty tough. I think Widow's pretty tough. They made Widow a lot harder. Widow used to be easier, and they made it harder. Duke of Flies can be a hassle depending on what exactly your setup is. We'll take this. This is actually pretty decent. It's not. This is one of those things that's not going to pay off now, but it might pay off an insane amount later. Oh. Poop guy's pretty tough too. Yeah, that's a dingle. Also pretty tough too, for sure. There's a lot of variations to that one that are really rough as well. Yeah. So the thing is they keep making bosses harder, right? Which like makes sense. I'm not, you know, but it definitely puts more pressure on you as the game has gone forward. Yes, Dingle. Dingle is his name. And he's pretty rough, for sure. He's always been an issue. But I think Fruity Plum is the new boss's name, and that boss really takes the cake as far as like being difficult basement bosses. I don't think normies keep leaving. Yeah, to a certain extent, I think they need to not be making the game harder all the time forever. Because, like, how the heck is anyone supposed to, like, I don't know. Maybe new players just have to get used to it, to a certain extent. Hey, man, what's up? Okay. We'll see. We'll see what this does. Yeah, see, like, trying to dodge on these one rocks is, like I can kind of do it, but I wouldn't trust myself to do it completely. To, like, be able to perfectly stand on one of these rocks and, like, get away with it. Oh, I guess I'm doing it kind of. I've had lots of scenarios where I've tried it and it hasn't worked. But maybe in fast-paced scenarios, it's more worrisome. Yeah, I guess I did it there just fine. Yeah. So we're not going to reroll this. This is the problem with this is the serious problem with the dice. Is the D6 is like we don't want to reroll. If we don't want to reroll something, it does nothing. So if we never reroll something, it literally does nothing. And as Tainted Lost, it's less likely you get something that's just objectively bad. Like this. Like I don't want to reroll this. I want to take this. This is an item I want, right? So it's like, okay, so the dice just does nothing. So we've gone, we're second floor in, and the dice has done literally nothing for us already. Which isn't to say that it's not going to do something for us, but the run could be over before it actually does anything. So as a character with like HP, the dice is like more interesting. But if this character's deck is so thin already, yeah, well that's like the premise, right? It's like the conversation about like early ganks and stuff. Is like you want your items to like do. You want like the most value. Like you have to judge items to a certain extent on what they do for you now. So yeah, and again, I want to take this. I don't want to re-roll that. I want to take that, right? Oop. Like this is not really good, but it synergizes with so much stuff that it doesn't matter. That I just want to take it. But there are items that you can re-roll as him for sure. None so far that we've seen, but we'll see. I mean, it's a strong enough item. I guess that's the thing, though, is that the dice is so strong that I'm willing to put up with the fact that it's doing nothing for me right now because of how strong it can be theoretically. So, it's kind of the irony. Well, that's the thing, is it, yes, that's what I'm saying, is it yes, actually. Yes. Like, in this particular case, yes. That's the thing. Is that the dice is so powerful when it works that it's worth putting up with a bunch of duds, with a bunch of it doing nothing. For like a whole floor. For like 2 whole floors, it's going to do nothing for me. But there's a very slight possibility that it does something so insanely strong, powerful, that I want it. Well, that's the thing. Yes. That too. So this character doesn't... There's like obviously no health items as this character and stuff, right? Like you just can't get a health item. You can't get like a health or a defensive item, so... a lot of items that otherwise don't really give you value... Like you don't have an opportunity to re-roll those, right? But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll use it right here. Yeah, and then on top of that, because I'm going Angel Rooms, it's like it has another issue because if I'm going Angel Rooms, it's gonna take longer for me. It's like that's the other like this is one of those compounding things where Angel Rooms are bad. Because you only get one item to reroll anyway most of the time, and then they show up later. So an early D6 doesn't do as much, and so it's like another compounding issue with Angel Rooms, where it's like an item like D6 just doesn't have the opportunity to gain as much value because you don't have as many items to reroll, and they also appear later. It's like, okay, so D6 literally just did nothing for me. Like I could have gotten anything else. I could have gotten Little Brimstone and been happier, basically. Like such a profound example Yeah, whatever. Okay, see, this might actually pay off. There you go. Okay, so I guess D6 did do something finally. It actually did. It actually just did something really big and important just now. So there you go. Actually, I can complain all I like. D6 just really bailed me out, like super hardcore. It bailed me out. So there you go. So I complain and complain and complain, and then it just bails me out 100%. Okay, we'll take this. And then I just straight up got, yeah, so just a complete bailout for nothing. That's so next. That's so awesome, actually. That is actually really awesome. What, fart wouldn't hurt? I don't get the joke. What are you? I actually, I'm confused as the context. Oh yeah, the dice just saved my bacon. Super hardcore. Absolutely. I'm actually kind of blown away that it just saved my bacon like that. That was like the exact one thing that it could have done to help me there, and it did it. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't even remember what the item was. Oh. Okay. That's I know. Oh, okay. But well, I'm thinking if you're referencing an item that I don't get. If you're like referencing an item that I don't recognize. Oh, you mean like those items that like where you oh yeah. No, like the brown bean or whatever. Yeah, like that crappy like that one like item that's like when you take damage, you fart. And that's like it. That's all it does. Yeah. All of those are gone. Yo, no, I know exactly what you're talking about now. I had to think about it for a second. I had to like really lock in and like think about what yeah. But all those items are out of this character's pool. This character can't get any of those items. And for like no loss. For like literally like objectively no loss at all. It's one of the nice things about this character. I would say this character is too difficult for it to actually be. Because, like, there will be rooms where you just get, like, mogged. And you're, like, the entire... Oh, wow. Okay, shoot. Shoot! Oh, my gosh. This is actually really good, by the way. This trinket's actually really good, by the way. This trinket is actually really good. Like, really good. This trinket is actually really, really, really good. Like, really stinky good, for sure. Nose Goblin? Yeah, woof. So we just, like... If I can get a second bomb, I can even, like, blow... Yeah, okay, there we go. So we go Judgment, blow him up. That pays off a little tiny bit. Okay, so we want this. We want this, too. We want tarot reading here. Very good item. Very, very good item. Yeah, no, yeah. So there's lots of these items that are like, yeah, so all of those items are gone. There's no items that take damage. Some of them are pretty good. Gimpy in particular is really good. So it like takes up an item slot, which is pretty bad. But at the same time, like you're likely to get a decent amount of value at it. You have a pretty good shot at getting like more HP than you lose at a Gimpy. And then the later you go in the run, the more likely it is you just get a free hit for like no downside essentially. So there's a couple of those that are really good. But on the main, those items are usually really bad. Basically all of them. Okay, so I'm not... we'll just hold on to this last one. There we go. Stack on the nose goblins. Oh. There we go. It's like this trinket is actually really good. It's to the point where I might want to take it over perfection. I think. Because it's actually really good. What do I have any other tier effects? But a lot of bosses don't care about it. This is a rough choice. I mean, it's like, it's something, right? Like, it's something. This is like a really tough one. We'll just do it. We'll just go for it. We'll just go for it. That's a crazy choice to have to make, to be honest. But it's gonna help us eat through bosses. We don't really have much else going for us, so we may as well. Yeah, but like a lot of these enemies, like drop it off. Yeah, I mean we're getting value out of this. It's not like insane or anything, but it's value. Value is getting earned out of this. It's just more than nothing. There we go. Very tough choice to make there. Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Or is it Nose Goblin? Is that what it's called? I can't remember. Or, yeah, it is Nose Goblin, I think. I think it's Nose Goblin? Yeah. It actually is doing something. Like, it's very, 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 very really doing something. For sure. Not like... Okay, see, and then stuff like that. It's, like, actually kind of a big deal here. This is actually really good. Plus, if I get a revive somehow... If I revive somehow... Then I can use it. Then I get to keep it. So there's like a... Yeah, it's like a... I don't know. It just is what it is. Okay, so we blow these guys up. Thank you. I have a key piece? No, I didn't get an angel room. Yeah, see, I run over. Didn't get an angel room. Yeah, so this is like great. This is like really great. So we're gonna actually keep going. I know I do, actually. Oh, shoot. Oh, come on. I'm so foolish for getting hit there. It's so ridiculous. So ridiculous. Oop. It's fine. It's fine. You know, it's just my mistake. It's actually kind of, yeah, but yeah, this, unfortunately, the lack of holy card. I could get lucky. I could get lucky and find another holy card. And it's just how it is. It's like, oh no, streamer is distracted by chat. It's like, there it is. It's like, it's my fault, 100%. Like, I should know when I can read chat and when I can't. It's like, that's like my responsibility, right? It's like I'm obligated to know when I can read chat and when I can't. But you mess the timing up of it a little bit, you know. It's something you gotta practice. It's something. It's like a technique, you know. Ooh. And I should be able to do something with this anyway. Okay. It's like even talking. That's the crazy thing, is if you're talking while you're focusing, that's another thing that gets you. Yes, I have an obligation. That's... Oh! Ooh! It all pays off. It's all coming up Millhouse. It's all coming up Millhouse. That's so ridiculous. And I get to, and if I pop it, I get to keep Nose Goblin. Yeah, that's a Rotten Heart. So those drop those spawn flies. Those spawn flies on, not on death. Those spawn flies every time you clear a room. So you get like one fly per thing or something. They're not very good. Honestly, they're not very good. To be very honest, they're very, very minimal. But one thing about them is they count as soul hearts. So they fill up red heart containers, but you don't. If you take damage with a rotten, if you take a rotten heart of damage, you don't lose your chance at an angel or devil deal. So they're kind of okay. They're not really amazing or anything like that, and you don't really like. They just don't do that much. Is the problem with them? They're the sort of thing that like seems like it would be really, really cool and impactful, but just kind of isn't actually, which is the main issue with them. But they are really cool. Oh, like the yuck heart and stuff. Oh shoot. Okay. Blue cap is okay. That's really unlucky though that I didn't get in. I failed to get another angel room. Very unlucky. And also I have to take this crappy item too. So I don't have a choice. I have to take, yeah, see, it's so unlucky that I didn't get another angel room. Yeah, they are. The problem is if they don't necessarily do that much for you. Is the problem with them. So it's like on the surface they seem like they're really cool, but if you have like one or two, it's not going to do that much. You need like a lot. You need a lot of them for them to really do that much work. Because you'll get scenarios where like you'll kill an enemy and then it'll like drop blood particle. Like it's weird. Like they don't necessarily do that much DPS. They just create a lot of chaos for you, where it's like enemies die in weird spots and stuff like that while you're dodging. They're on the main. They are good, but there's a big difference between having like 2 blue flies every room and having like 100. Like a really big difference. And for certain items like Jar of Flies, for example, right? Jar of Flies is a perfect example because you can spawn them whenever you want. So you sit there and you like are like fighting, you know. So you're like you get into the boss room and then you spawn 20 instantly. Yeah, well, I love Conjuration. Conjuration is my favorite skill in that game. I actually think it's the best skill in that game overall, other than like Alchemy. Alchemy obviously pretty crazy, but other than Alchemy, it's like the best skill in the game. Yeah, so you're like, yeah, you can conjure some stuff, but it may or may not actually make the difference, depending on what's going on. Okay, this room is okay. Well, that's. Oh wait, I survived. Okay, cool. So there you go. I survived. Oh, why don't I use stars? Oh, I want this. We're taking this. Taking that. We're doubling up here. Oh, yeah. Well, we're dead now. Okay, whatever. Well, running back. Okay, that's not good. That's really bad, actually. Yeah, no, indeed. It was a cool setup, but it just wasn't to be. It just wasn't what we needed at the time. We needed something a little heftier to really push us through there, I think. Oh, there's shield. There's less contact. So this is another item that doesn't really do much for me right now, but is like a huge deal if I can somehow stick it out. If I can get the right items and stick it out, this is like really huge because it'll block enemy bullets. So my bullets get eaten by enemy bullets or something like that. But you need like a lot of tiers. You need like items like almond milk to make it work. But it's really good. It's really good if you get the right setup with it. So this is another one we're going to take for sure. Not the end all and be all for sure, but good enough. I mean, it actually kind of is. It can be if I get the right setup. See there, it just like ate a bullet. Nope. Just ate an attack. Okay. No big deal. Oh? Hmm? That's a shame. Like the main issue is it's not going to do anything for me right now, which is the problem with it. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to go into this, you know, I'm going to go into this boss with basically no items. Or nothing really to write home about, per se. I'm not going to, like, one-shot this boss. Okay, so we get a bomb. Probably I'm going to save this. Well, like, yeah, we'll see. Let's just blow some up. Yeah, oh, okay. Talk about luck. I wonder how that's... Yeah, it's so lucky. Talk about luck. It's like just what I needed, too. There we go. More damage. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, now we go. Now we push our luck. Let's push our luck to its absolute limit. Let's push it to the limit. Past the point of no return. Ah! Stop, stop, Isaac. You're doing too much to me. You're doing too much for me. What a gentleman Isaac is being right now. Yeah, have a good night. Well, I'll mess with it later. Maybe I'll have an update for it. Maybe I'll be like, oh, it's actually really good now that I've gotten used to it or whatever. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll work on it. Have a good night, dude. What is it? D-Dobus? D-Dobus? I can't remember. I need to look at your channel again to remember. But yeah, have a good night, dude. Have a good night. You got stuff to do? Get her done. You gotta go to bed? Oh wait, you're in my time, yeah. You gotta get ready for bed or whatever. Definitely get that. No big deal. D-Dobus. D-Dobus. There you go. There you go. I'll try to remember that. Actually, if I really commit to it, I should be able to. What? That's actually pretty good that I'm on the that I assumed it was Dobus because it's pretty close. Okay. Okay, where was I going? I was saying something about something or other. Yeah, wow. Whoop. Whoop, okay. Oh, yeah, and then I guess the Dark Souls video will be out, in a couple, in, like, tomorrow, hopefully. Just a couple finishing touches on it. Oh. Oh, okay. Key. Ooh, it's okay. Oh, it's actually really good. Oh my god, that's actually really, really good. Holy heck. Oh, it's really good. Ooh. The synergy is like insane already. Oh. Truly. Oh. Okay. Hmm? Try. Oh wait, it's not gonna be there. There's no way. It has to be like right here. But I gotta save a bomb. If at all possible. So I guess I can check the shop, but I don't have enough coins. Well, we'll just do it. Whatever. Okay. Okay, you forced my hand, game. Whatever. Gotta mess with this piece of crap. Not very good. If I'm being very honest with you guys. Pretty crappy, actually. Well, it just is what it is. It just does what it does. It breaks rocks, you can throw them at enemies. Yeah. Get coins, check under skulls. So, honestly, it's actually probably really good, but it's not going to pay off for a long time. It is not going to pay off for a very long time. So, I can't say that I'm, like, completely, like, I'm not as happy as a clam, per se, I guess you could say. And then it's also really tedious. That's the bigger issue. It's like, I don't want to have to... Do I want to check under every rock? Kind of no, but I kind of have to because it's is what it does, right? So I have to kind of look for crawl spaces and check under things like rocks, and you know I got to be careful because there's like a bomb rock right there. So if I do it wrong, I goof up and everything, and I break my shield. That's no good. Can't have that. What? Whatever. Okay, that's actually really good. We kind of need that, actually. Okay. Hmm. I don't... Okay, this has something to do with beggars. But I can't remember what it is. Okay. Key. Okay. I love this game so much, honestly. I truly do adore this game. This game's freaking amazing. I love this game. Something about it. This game's great. Not perfect. It ain't Dark Souls 2. Or it ain't yeah, I guess. I like it more than Dark Souls 2. It's not Dark Souls 3. Well, maybe it is. Maybe this is my favorite video game. I don't know. There's definitely games I played more of, but I don't know if that's fair to say those games are just automatically better. I don't know. Okay. Bomb. Seraphim. It's okay, given everything. Another key, okay. We can check the shop, or I'm gonna commit the cardinal sin and I'm gonna take this room here. Hold up. We gotta mess with the mushrooms. Bad. It's kind of crappy. It thins the deck, so I'm less likely to get that. So I'm not going to get that again, which is what's good about that. But I would have really liked keys out of that. So the fact that there's no keys out of that is like really bad. Very, very bad. Well, yeah, you know, you get that. Yeah, it's not good. We can check this. We might be able to blow our way into the shop, though. Nope. Okay. Well, that's fine. I don't know where it is then. I don't know where secret room is then. So I guess it could be above this. No. Where the heck is secret room? So it can't be here. Can't be on either of these sides. Can't be on either of these sides. What a weird map gen. Yo, where is it? Has to be. Where is it? Speed down. It's whatever. Hopefully they will fix that as we go. Okay, that's not it. Could be right here. Okay. Still not a key. Note. Yeah, so I can't check the shop, but it's okay. It's okay, I don't really need to check the shop. This might be enough. Guess we can check under these real fast. Juice kind of ain't worth the squeeze, but you never know. It's just one of those kind of situations. I'm kind of doing myself a disservice by not checking under everything all the time. Perfection. This is bad. For sure. A little bit of range up, I guess, is not the end of the world. Because what happens is when the bones bounce, they split off, and that's affected by range too. So, technically, technically I'm gaining a little bit of value out of that because, but it's like not much. Also, no angel room, which is another big L. But that's luck for you. I did everything right. I did as much as I could to get an angel room. I'm like Isaac right now, crying my little eyes out. I didn't get lucky. Oh, key. Le Peggers. Uh-oh. Ah, well, there goes a bomb. Just wasted that. Perks. Okay, it does nothing for me. Oh, boy. Okay. Latchkey. There's kind of no reason to pick that up. I have enough luck, and I have enough keys for now. There's a theoretical future in which I need more keys, right? But to fight 2 caves bosses just for more keys is kind of foolish, a little bit. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, there you go. Well, that's not it. I mean, maybe I'll do it. What does this even do? Something crappy. Oh, yeah, okay. So this at least creates chaos. It does synergize with Lost Contact. So I get a lot more. I'll just get more bones flying around, blocking enemy bullets. So it's like whatever. I might take it just to thin the deck. I like instant regret because I have to fight Peep now. Oh. Peep's the kind of boss that's never gonna get you what you want. Well, I mean, I guess I made a pretty short work of her, so that says a lot. Oh. Oh boy, gotta be really careful with him. There he goes. Okay, I mean that's fine. I can open more chests. It's not gonna make all the difference in the world. Well, it doesn't have to. Just does what it does. Okay. Bomb. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's really lucky. Well, I would have been. Wait, it's whatever. Well, we gotta check under these. 40 hour energy, does kind of nothing. Full health does nothing. Keep forgetting about this mom's bracelet. Yeah, it's very tedious. That's why I don't like doing this, because it's kind of tedious. And you're kind of locked into it. Oh, there goes. There's something. It popped off. It did its thing. Oh! Ooh! Does it actually work? Or does it like break? I don't know. I think it might have broken the bones, but we'll see. No, I think it works. I think it works. It may not synergize with the compound fracture. But no, it looks like it does. Yeah, this is actually really broken. This is like really stupid broken, yeah. Just shattering the game, yeah. It's all thanks to Mom's bracelet. Even though it's really tedious to use. Yeah, so now we just kind of like... Hopefully we just coast to victory here. Lots of enemies can still get us, so we have to stay on our toes. This is by no means a free win. It like looks like it is, and it kind of is a little tiny bit, but it's still not. Yeah, like there. Here you go. There's little Gertie. Oh, okay. I didn't know if the interaction there was good for me or not. You'll have some of that stuff where the interaction is not good. I can take duality here at least. Like these enemies will like. These enemies will do all kinds of dumb crap. Yeah. So there you go, there's their holy beams. Yeah, so obviously can't block shots that are holy beams. Oh, come on! I'm like in the exact wrong spot. There you go, and there it is. Congratulations. Because I didn't just one-shot him. Don't you know you're supposed to like one-shot him, bruh? Little frustrating there, for sure. Definitely a little frustrating there, but it's okay. We have something, and this is the problem with this character. You can't get too attached to these runs. Ah, and it's another Curse of the Lost too. Ugh. You have both key pieces, so he says that this shouldn't be possible. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't. Well, I don't really need the bomb now, so let's just freaking get some pills. Mommy needs her pills. No, that's not it. So the tears up pill is nice, but we're already capped out. Yeah, we need other stuff. We need like damage or something to make this character really shine and work. Plus, like the pop itself is kind of like it's like slow, so it's like really cool in theory, but not actually as interesting as it might seem like it is. You need like homing to really fix it, to make it like, to make it go over the line here. But we have a decent shot at getting cards out of these, out of skulls, I guess, so why not I like. Okay. Okay. Pop this open. Pop this open. We can ignore that. What does this guy even do? Oh, just all kinds of dumb crap. There we go. Well, he's... Okay, give me my... Give me the holy card. Give me the pumpkin. Give me the raspberry. No, I don't want that. That's a pumpkin world for you pumpkin heads. For you flash game enthusiasts. For you like classic meme flash game enthusiasts or whatever. Pumpkin world. Where it's the people are pumpkins and they do random stuff. A very interesting little programming experiment. But it's not really very educational. It's kind of the problem. It's not actually educational, it's just like a programming experiment, but I guess it's kind of sort of educational. Give me the butter. As if like a child doesn't know what butter is. It's like weird. It's like there's nothing really... it's like that. There's an episode of Simpsons where they do that joke. Where it's like, cat. Where it's like Ralph is spelling cat and he's like, I'm learning. Super Nintendo Chalmers. That's that famous bit. Okay, as long as I don't get stepped on, they probably... Yeah, okay. Pick them off. Oh, these are hands, and so the hands should die really easy. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner. I'm thinking about another tofu dish for some reason, because I'm a crazy lunatic. It's like I had tofu not that long ago. But I guess I just thirst for more tofu. I need it. Like an addict. Okay. Okay. No holy card yet. Again, if I just avoid getting stepped on here, I literally cannot die. Enemy bullets will just always fail to hit me. As long as I just don't get stepped on. As long as I keep my movement up. Yeah, see, it's like, it's kind of weird and counterintuitive. Where these, like, enemies cannot fire on me, like, at all. Just have to dodge the jumps themselves. There you go. No map really hurts here. Okay, is this Mr. Bomb? Mr. Boom? Yeah, forget Mr. Boom. As much as I hate this item, the idea that I'm going to get rid of it for Mr. Boom is kind of insufferable. Okay. So I'm guaranteed a shop here of some kind. I think. Okay, sure. Take that. Just buy random stuff out of this. I guess I could take red candle, but it's kind of bad. It's not like useless or anything, but it just doesn't. So, oh, come on, there you go. Yeah, that's a tough room. That's actually a really brutal room that I managed to evade there. Honestly, if you're playing the original Binding of Isaac, there's like actually no way to not get hit in that room, I think. Depending on your setup. That's like actually an insanely difficult room to deal with. You have to run straight into the center, and even then you have to like pick them off really fast. Come on. Okay, that's not good. Getting way too many trinkets here. Okay. Is this Mom? No, this is Depths 1. This is another beam boss. This is a boss that can actually kill me. So... Oh, shoot. Yeah, like that. There he goes. There we go. Okay, I got really lucky there. And you notice I didn't get a Devil Room. Uh-oh. Shoot. Okay, thank God it stayed open. Okay. We'll take the Fool. Oh, come on. You can do this to me, man. Whatever. Let's just do it. Just double up. Just go mad here. Just act the fool. Just act the fool and take that. I probably should have taken Censor. Or whatever the other one is. No, what is the other one? It's not Censor. It's something. I probably should have taken that. But we can stack up this, and it's fine. It's not going to save us from getting stomped on. Oh. By enemies. So, that's the only problem with it. It's... I really should have taken the other one, but it's okay. Honestly, they're both pretty bad. Yeah. So now, like, breaking these skulls is going to be a lot harder. I just was so sick of that item, so... So sick of having to deal with that item. Oh, Dry Baby! Hello, Dry Baby. You're a friendly face in a hard and difficult world. You are a friendly face. For sure. Okay. Nope. No. No. Yeah, we're kind of out of bombs now. Hmm. No, can't be there. So I guess we could go below it. Try to... But honestly, I don't really... Well, I don't know if the secret room's really worth it. We'll see. We'll see what I decide. That's pretty good. Sure. I think it'll give me speed, yeah. I could stand to have some more. Oh, come on. No, 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 no. Ah, fudge. It's just like, I don't know. Just needed more. Just needed more on that. Okay. Yeah, this has actually been pretty good too, so we're gonna take this. This has been pretty pretty solid actually too. Like really underrated. Feels like I've been playing for hours and I've only been playing for like an hour. Because of how exhausting this character is. But no, I don't know. I needed like homing or something on that character. I needed like Sacred Heart. But I mean, there you go. That's what you get for like Godhead. You know, would have been really awesome there. But that's what you get for relying on Angel Rooms to provide you with anything. It's like you just automatically lose. Those rooms are like the worst of the worst. As far as like rooms, the room quality goes, I hate Angel Rooms. Okay. This itself is not an amazing start. It's fine. This isn't nothing. It's not good, but it doesn't have to be everything. It just has to be fine. Yeah. Bum friend, huh? That's really unlucky. So what this will do is it'll reroll all the pickups on the floor. So we can actually use this to reasonable effect here. So we drop this down. And then we pick up, and then we just like, and then we get like a bunch of hearts and crap on the ground, and then we re-roll all of them. And it's not gonna, we're not gonna get anything good out of it, but it's okay. So we're down roughly 2 items here. Ball of Bandages really isn't doing very much for us. It does something kind of, but it's really not worth it. And then Bum Friend is really bad. So. Well, does it drop cards? I'm not gonna pick it up. The lake, I don't know. It might actually be okay, but I think it can't drop cards. I don't think it can drop cards. I think it doesn't drop cards because there is a point where it's good. It's another one of these items that's like potentially really good down the line, but also very tedious to work with and to have to like use for like not really that much value. It's like they can drop pills, I think, or something, which is like fine. But yeah, we're like -1. I don't know. We could mess with it. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, like I just don't. I think the coin is actually more valuable than anything it could do for me. Which is saying a lot because I don't think oh, this room's also really rough. These ham enemies in general are really tough to deal with. Whatever. They know. They know you're trying to cheese them. Or they're programmed not to let you just like cheese them super easy. Okay. Bomb. Actually good. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we bomb the thing. Okay, that's actually fine. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah. It's not bad at all. Okay, I'm actually just going to pop the Burkano here because it's going to do nothing for me if I don't. So they've changed this item to be more interesting, but it's still pretty bad. You get 3 flies or whatever. 3 Apollyon flies. Okay. Synth oil. Apparently he's injecting synthetic oil into his own legs or whatever. I don't know. Something's weird about that. But... Okay. Why is my... Oh, it's just that room. Come on. The fool. Actually, I'm going to use that. Okay, this is really good. Oh, that's really good. Okay, cool. That's really, really good. There's like a 1% chance that goes wrong. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with that, unfortunately. I have to keep the bomb. There's a slight possibility I get a replacement for the bomb. But I can't take that risk. Because if I get an angel room, I need to be able to blow up the key. Or I need to be able to kill the angel and take the key instantly. Miracle that I've not died in this room. And then if I just can get to the end of this floor, I get my perfection, and then my shots always trigger the the tomatoes thing. The tomatoes charm. This is actually one of the better items they've added in a while. This tomato charm. I guess Sci-Fly is pretty good too, actually. Sci-Fly is pretty good. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Oh. Okay. That's actually pretty good too. Yeah, this is actually something. It's not the end all be all, but it's something for sure. Definitely something here. We have going on here. So we get more bombs. So I can't go back into that room though. Yeah, because I only got into there because I had a full card. With no full card, I can't go back in. Yeah, so we can't check the curse room, but it's okay because honestly, we didn't get like goat head or little horn or anything like that. We just those are off the table. So we could get a guppy item, but we're going angel rooms anyway. So the likelihood that it's going to pay off an insane amount is like already a little on the slim side. So we sort of don't need to worry about it. Okay, pop open this. Pop open this. Boom. Crack her open. Okay, that's nothing for us, essentially. Although I guess it improves our odds of getting an angel room here, so... Plain all I like, that's actually pretty good. Okay. Okay, this is something. What exactly it is a more complex question, but it's okay, actually. So I can do this, I can use this to do stuff like this. Clean out this whole room without fighting anything. The problem is if it distracts me and I take damage. Because I'm paying attention to it and not where my body is. Oh, PhD. Okay. I can see forever. That's something. So I guess we're guaranteed. Oh, that's huge. It's like actually too lucky. Like I've been saying, that's actually too lucky because we can't stack them. Can we stack them? Actually, can we stack holy cards? Actually, let me look this up. They might have changed this so you can stack holy cards. I don't know. What's it? tboy.com. Pull up holy card. Grants a holy mantle effect, which negate the effect persists when he rooms floors. Tainted last starts with this card, and while playing as his character, all cards and runes have a 10% chance to turn to holy card. Can they stack though? Let me Google this. Can holy cards stack Isaac? Okay, so we can't stack holy cards. They thought of everything, turns out. These guys are smart guys and they thought of everything. They really tricked me, I guess. So we can't stack holy cards. But I guess what we can do is we can be really aggressive on the floor and just look for everything. And then that way, if we take damage, we just have an extra holy card on tap to do all the thinking for us. Take that. 48 energy does nothing for me right now. Speed up is fine. Okay. Where even am I? Oh, here's the second item room. Wondering where that was. Okay, more coins. Book of the Dead. Really good. Really good, actually. Very good, actually. Okay, we have something. We have something here. It's not the end all and be all, but it's something. This is really something. Angel room luck is still going to be an issue. That's still something I have no control over. But there's life for you. You know. Okay, that does nothing. I guess we just pop it. We just go through. Or we can take the... oh, fudge. Well... We can open up one of these chests, I think. What I should do here is I should... Since I have extra holy cards, I should go fight this curse... Or this, not this curse room. I could take the curse room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill the boss... And then I can use the extra holy card to check the fight room. Or I can check the curse room. If I have no other use for it. Okay, see, here, we're going to cheese. Cheese this enemy. I hate this boss so much. No, you actually can't. I forgot, yeah. This boss is the worst. Oh, I know, I got Soul of Lilith, so I got Psyfly. So you're not supposed to have Psyfly as this character. You're actually not. You're literally not supposed to have Psyfly as this character. That's like a component of this character. Is you're not supposed to have Psyfly. That's really unlucky though with the lack of Angel Room though. So there's nothing we can do with that. I did everything I could to try to improve my odds of getting that room, and it just didn't happen. So really unlucky. If we play perfect though, I should basically be guaranteed to get 2. But you never know. So instead what we're going to do is we're just going to test this room out. And it's like not really worth it. It's not at all worth it, but we have the extra holy cards, so we're going to do it anyway. And then if this doesn't work, I'm going to check the curse room. And we can look into that. Oh shoot, yeah, see there you go. It paid off. Got my free freaking point there. Okay, so now yeah. So now I just go pick up that holy card, and yeah, see there you go. That's why I waited until we had the holy card. And we can also grab the blue map here too. Okay. 100% odds here. Gotta be really careful. Speed up. Not all bad. Sun. Oh, we don't want to... There we go. Want to pop the sun card. Okay. So we can't spend the second bomb yet. Yeah, we're still pretty light on damage, though. So it's like, it looks really cool, and it is really cool. But also, we're still super light on damage. We're really relying on this dumb infinity... We're still relying super hard. Okay, we actually need to blow him up. Oh, wait, no. We don't get any more points out of it. Okay, we don't get any more chance. Ah... Freaking game, man. How dare you, video game. You know, real stinker. This is another guy that it's worth using the fly on. We could check the bedroom, I guess. I have enough but I don't have enough bombs to make use of it, so if we get one more bomb, yeah, I need at least one bomb. Okay, cool. So I guess I can technically test. Well, no, I can't because yeah, I don't have a third. I need another bomb to open up the mirror. To open up the mirror and take the pills. Yeah, what a pain. What a pain. A big old pain. Hmm? That's nothing. Okay. Okay. Oh, it was agreed. Yeah, so there's nothing in the shop. Oh, what's he doing? I just saw a mud crab today. Horrible. Horrible little things, aren't they? Mud crabs. Like the idea of like a giant crab that like attacks on sight. It's very strange. I think that's not... I think there are giant crabs and they don't just attack you on sight. So I'm kind of like confused by like the concept. I'm like confused by the concept. What if it is a mud crab? There are crabs that are like that big in real life, called coconut crabs. Although I guess they're aggressive to birds and stuff. So if you're a bird, they eat birds. It's like really weird. It's like really weird. But I don't think they do it all the time. I think they do it relatively occasionally. I don't think it's like a common thing for them to eat birds. I don't think that's where the majority of their food comes from or anything like that. Okay. What's this? Blank rune? We'll test it. Algaes, okay. Oh, this is bad. There we go. Well, I survived. It's just another example of angel rooms not being very good. Because like I have no... This is like such a slog. And Dank Steps 1 and everything too, yeah. It's just such a slog. Like I have all these amazing items and it's just not good enough. But I've gotten a lot of dud picks too. So if I had like anti-damage items from Boss Pool, like I have Father's Lost Coin. And I have... I mean I can kind of just like pick my hands off the keyboard, but I have a bunch of these like dud items, yeah. So it's kind of disappointing. These bosses are going to take me like 1 billion years to kill. It's like, everyone say thank you to Angel Rooms for being so great that they've provided me with a bounty of 0 items. Everyone, please thank Angel Rooms and how great they are. Thank the precious Angel Rooms and their high quality. And they're yeah, he's immune to those things too. So it doesn't even... Ugh. Go figure. He's immune to the beams out of those guys. Okay, so okay, and I get Latchkey, so it's just more garbage. And I get them... Okay, this is bad. So I literally already have blue maps, so this just does nothing. Oh, everybody say thanks to Angel Rooms. Everybody continue to say thank you to Angel Rooms. Angel Rooms are so good, everybody. Angel Rooms are so freaking good. Angel Rooms are just so freaking good. Isn't that right, everyone? Angel Rooms are just the best. God, I love Angel Rooms. They're so much more meta than Devil Rooms. They're so much better than Devil Rooms, aren't they, everyone? Ah. Angel Rooms are just so good, huh? Just so good that I got the mind. I mean, the mind is okay. The mind is okay. But again, we're just not getting anything. There's no good items here. We're not getting anywhere with this. Temperance. We have all the defenses in the world and no offenses to speak of. Okay. Okay. What's going on here? Jeez. Yeah, again, it's taking me so long to do anything in this run. And more. Okay, so yeah, well, at least I don't have to pick it up. At least I just don't have to pick it up because, again, it's just the lack of damage is just so demoralizing here. It's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. We just move on. We just keep going. We just keep our heads up, moving on. Da, 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 da. Yeah, apparently sweet dreams are made of this. The enemies just don't do that much damage to each other either. Wait, why did it not trigger? Okay, there it goes. Pop another one. Just give ourselves a slight likelihood of getting an angel room. Oh wow, it's what a oh my gosh. This run is gonna end through bad luck. This is like intolerable. This is like actually bad luck. This is like legitimately bad luck. This is so terrible. We have like a billion anvils and no hammers. This is actually really shameful. Like I am actually kind of shocked at how this run is not going anywhere. Go figure. Okay. Okay. I mean, there's not even really anything that these can do for me because I have enough HP. I guess I can just use this full card. Look in the sack room, and that's something I can do. It's not impossible. I didn't get magic mushroom either, so I mean, I can still get Godhead, right? So if this is as strong as that's really what it comes to. Okay, this is something. Like I can't even take it with me, so it does nothing actually. That's sort of something, but it just doesn't. Because I can't take it with me, it doesn't do anything. This is like a really rare situation where I've got nothing good at all. How much damage do I have? I have Jesus Juice. Or I guess I have Synth Oil too. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a freak scenario. But I mean, hey, at least no Isaac runs. I mean, you know. I feel like I just didn't really have anything to work with here, though. That's the only problem with it. I guess I just got some stuff, but this is the 1% of 1% in the other way. This is like the worst kind of luck you can get, basically, in a lot of ways. Okay. Strength. It's a mom? Yeah, okay. This is, whew. I don't even know what's gonna happen. Because, like, I guess I can just keep going, but I just, like, do nothing at all. It's, like, so hard to even... Like, this is gonna take forever. It's fine, I guess. I mean, it's kind of working out for me. Oh, there goes. There's the stomp. Kind of wasn't that bad. That was fine-ish. It's okay. I'm not gonna say too many good things about it, but it was fine. Two bone hands, yeah. That is pretty funny. Usually you don't get 2 bone hands. You have like a 50-50 shot of getting a, That's actually, Fuse Cutter's pretty okay. Fuse Cutter's pretty okay. Okay. I'm drowsy. Whoa, okay, we'll see. That's tempting to take, because it's actually really good. I mean, we're going to the chest, so we probably will get something good there. So I guess if we can just make it to these next couple floors. I don't know. I would like to take I'm Drowsy. That would be really cool, but we'll see what happens. If I take... I have some time to think about it. If I take damage, or if my Holy Mantle gets popped, I can always take it. I can always decide I want to take it, and then it's not... I don't have a choice anymore, right? I just like... You know what I mean? It's a nice short floor, too. But I guess I have the mind, so... What a surprise. I'm Drowsy is really good for that boss, but it's not going to guarantee me a win. But I don't know if either of these things will guarantee... Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Yeah, just being able to just ignore bullets from enemies is very nice. Oh. Okay. Honestly, this tomato item is kind of carrying a little tiny bit. I'm gonna bomb this. Don't have to deal with it. No. That's nothing. Okay, and then again, at least this is a relatively easy boss. So we're kind of moving and dancing here. Yeah, but no... Yeah, God, it's just... Oof. This is, like, really bad luck. This is just, like, shockingly terrible luck, honestly. Like, there's kind of no way around it. This isn't just bad luck, it's like really shockingly... I mean, it's great luck in so many ways, but just... There's just no item that's gonna fix this. You know what I mean? Like I'm saying to myself, like, where do I get the damage to keep going? There's lost again, just so much good luck, and then just like, but it's just like so overshadowed by how much bad luck there is, and there's technically no guarantee that I'm even gonna be able to get to the angel, that I'm gonna be able to kill Mega Satan. Okay, there's Flip. The problem is I'm not gonna take it because I have this stupid book. So this is the sort of thing that would be good in any other kind of situation. I mean, I guess I could look at... I guess I could... There's like a possibility I could take it, I guess. So if the item in the angel room is bad, I guess I just take it. The thing is that because if I get a Devil Reel deal, I have to take that too. Because the run just... Like, I guess I could get a Joker card, but the likelihood of that is so slim that it makes infinitely more sense just to write it off and go to the chest and kill Blue Baby. I don't need to sit there and think about it. I guess I just look at the boss room here. That's an option. It's not a good one, but it's something, I guess. I don't know. Oh. Can't get distracted. it's fine, I guess. Jeez. It's like the weirdest run. Like the antithesis of the kind of run you want to have usually. So yeah, I guess we can increase our odds. Oh, we can't? Oh, okay, it's at 100. Yeah, we're already at 100. We're already at 100%. So I guess we just check this room up here. Can't believe this is kind of working. I feel like this tomato item is, whatever it's called, Rotten Tomatoes or whatever, is like, yeah, it's just so bad luck. But I guess I don't want to fight that anyway, so who cares? I honestly probably should have played the beggar and maybe increased my odds of getting an angel room, but I kind of forgot that's how that worked. Oh, it's flip. It's flip in that room. So I guess if I just take flip, I guess. Oh, he's gonna fire on me again. Come on. Fudge. Fudge. Yeah, I mean, lost context, kind of a mistake here. But I mean, I guess I just am stacking defenses, so who cares? It's like, whatever. I don't even know anymore, dude. This is like the weirdest Isaac run I've ever had. It's like kind of bad. I kind of don't like it. But if it works, it works, I guess. I don't know. If this somehow works for me, it's like, who cares? If this just somehow works for me, I don't know. Come on. Yeah, it's like I've never heard this part of the song before in my life. Like it base tears here. This is like, oh shoot, this is actually really scary. Teratoma, yeah, it's like, this is like a no damage up run or something. Gotta be careful because she's gonna brimstone at some point. There it goes. It's down. This is insane. Okay, well at least I got an angel room, so. Oh, it's just so stinky bad too. I don't need either. I don't want any of these items, and like this room itself is just so terrible. This is what I have as an item? Is this frickin' piece of junk? God. That's not good. That's like actually really bad. It's like, but it's either that or take Rosary. It's like, what's that gonna do for me? I don't know. This might actually be viable though. This might actually be the run. Weirdly. Go figure. Fudge. Go frickin' figure, man. Kind of just like blown away. This is like a 1 in a million unicorn of just like perfect defenses, and because of enemies like this, it may not even actually work, which is like the problem. Enemies like this are like where this probably fails. Like, gee, do I want to like instantly kill this guy or goof around with him for like 20 minutes? I don't know. But I guess this guy can't really hurt me either, so. So weird. What a terrible way to do things. I don't know, man. Whatever. If it works, it works. Guess. I guess. We're not dying. Fudge. Wow, okay, that's really impressive, actually. It's like that... Okay, I don't know. I'm, like, confused. This is, like, confusing to me. This is, like, not supposed to be possible, I guess? This is, like, really tiring, too. It's like, yeah, it's, like, tiring, too. I'm, like, tired doing this. You're, like, 100%, like, I don't know, I guess you're supposed to do this, but boy. Boy, does this feel, like, weird and unnatural. But the layers of luck here are, like, insane. Like, it's not just I'm a little tiny bit lucky, I'm, like, freakishly lucky. But this might actually be the one that I go with here. We'll see. If I die to this, I'm gonna be mad. As you can well imagine. Like, this is all fun and games until it doesn't work, and then I'm mad. Because this is taking me a really long time. I'm spending, like, a lot of freaking time on this. Oh. So this is, like, really, really... Yeah, see, his attacks specifically, you defeat this. Oh, shoot. Yep. There it goes. There it goes. Wow, what a surprise. This sucks, actually. This sucks on ice. This sucks on ice. This straight up sucks. I figured it out. This sucks. Congratulations. This really, really freaking sucks, actually. This is the sort of thing that seems really cool in theory and then is actually very terrible because of how bad it sucks. This is like the kind of thing that like seems so cool and awesome, but it's actually really stinky and bad. But I mean, I guess we just keep going with it, huh? Yeah, whatever. We just do polydactyl. Yeah, okay. I guess this is our pop-off moment where we pop off something like that. I guess. I don't know. I want to keep going with this because it's just completely insane. I'm like kind of disgusted that this is even working. I'm like curious because this shouldn't really be as good. This really shouldn't work. This is like the most painful way to do things. Yeah, and we're just eating chest. Somehow I survived that explosion. I don't know how I survived that explosion, but somehow I did. Okay. Yeah, weird. Oh wait, no, I know it cracked my thing. Yeah, I don't have a thing anymore. So I'm kind of like biased against this run, honestly. I'm like straight up biased against this run. I'm like legitimately biased against this run. I'm just like straight up actually legitimately biased against this. It's not even actually that good. Probably should have just gone for the boss here. I'm like legitimately biased against this. I mean, whatever. We get more stuff, I guess. Oh, shoot. I'm dead. Okay, well, there you go. Whatever. I could have just fought Mega Satan and probably won, but I was like, how far can we push this? Apparently not that far. It's actually really terrible. Yeah. So it's like really bad luck. Just like really insanely bad luck. Just like really truly insanely bad luck there. There's nothing I can do. Go figure. We're kind of demoralizing a little tiny bit because that was pretty okay. I feel like that I don't know. I mean, like I said, it was me, honestly. I should have just fought the boss. And then I would have had the cheat, and I probably would have won. But maybe I wouldn't have. I don't know. Maybe I just wouldn't have. Maybe I didn't have what it took there. That was pretty. I don't know. It was weird. Really weird. Why I don't like angel rooms in a sentence, essentially. Put as bluntly as possible. It's like that took me forever. It's like every room was a slog. I didn't one-shot like anything. And then at the end of it all, I didn't even win. It wasn't even like actually invincible. I mean, I guess it just came down to my bad mechanics too. But it's like, it's just so weird. It's like it's synth oil and Jesus juice and that stupid tomato item. It's like all I have to go on for damage. It's just weird. It's like I don't know. There's a great reason to hate angel rooms. But hey, I mean, you know, I probably like I said, I probably could have done that. I probably could have succeeded in that run. What did I get? Oh, caffeine pill. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's not good, but there's life for you. What is ever really good, you know? Very fascinating run. Like, actually really fascinating. It was the thing is, this guy gets a 1.5 times damage multiplier, right? So, I mean, I guess I'm just doing more damage, but at the same time, it's just not how, it's just weird. But I mean, that's the thing about Sci-Fly. And I had the free Sci-Fly and everything, too. That's another weird thing, is the free Sci-Fly. And then how I just got nothing with it. I was just bad luck. Just full-blown, straight up bad luck. In like the worst kind of way, you can get unlucky. It's so weird. It's like if he didn't have an attack to specifically hose that defense, I don't know. Maybe Isaac, yeah. You know, I don't know. But I got unlucky with the rooms too and chest. So if I'd gotten rooms that like, I don't know, did something else. If I got in rooms where it was more, I don't know, but like I feel like chest rooms are always gonna eat that up. But I was like looking for anything. I'm like, give me something to just like, give me more damage, you know? I don't know. It's like I should have just won. I should have trusted my killer instinct and just gone through the boss door there. But it really does come down to like I legitimately am biased against that run. Like I'm like, this sucks. I don't want to do it. So I just refuse to participate. And then I wonder why the run went bad. We'll take school bag. I don't like it. It's a pain to use, but you know, cry me a river. You know, just cry me a full-blown river. Just cry me a big old river about that. Is it out of battery? I think my headset's out of battery. Or I might have just disconnected. It does that. Okay. Plugged in my headset. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. We got school bag. Kaban in Japanese. It's the word for school bag in Japanese. Kaban. I don't know why. It might have something to do with the European language, or maybe not. I don't know. But that's the word. Kaban. So, like I said, you get this defensive core, and then you mix it with some offensive stuff, and then you're really awesome, right? When you have just the defensive items, it like does nothing. It's like weird. Oh, sorry. Like you don't die, but you don't really win either. Sweet. What is this giving me damage? What gave me? Oh, it's Samson's Lux. Okay. I guess we just keep going. That's fine. We keep the bomb. Sure, I guess. Give it to me, game. I'm hitting pretty hard here, actually. And I got some decent toys to play with. Yeah, this is alright. This is actually kind of okay. I'm not, like, crazy about it, but that's bad. That's fine. That actually does nothing for me. Yeah, I don't know. This seems like it's okay. Mostly we want shot speed up. Is like what we really need here now. So I can move this around more like a laser. We blow him up. So we can get... Yeah, there you go. So that increases our likelihood of getting into the room. And if we get homing on this, it's actually really crazy. Well, there's some downsides to that. Like Godhead would be really good, but if we get Sacred Heart, it's actually a little bad. Like, it's not literally bad, but it's a little tiny bit bad because what we really want here is we want shot speed, right? So Sacred Heart has negative shot speed on it, or a shot speed down on it. So we don't want that. We obviously want our shot speed to be as high as we can get it, so we can juice enemies over. Okay. Yeah, we'll pop these. We got some bombs too, so I can look for secret rooms, I guess. I'm flabbergasted at that defensive run just now. It's like at least it's fascinating, you know. Like, I'll admit that it's a personal thing, but I you know, whatever. Oh shoot, I spent a key wrong. Whatever. That's okay. That's not worth it. I don't want that. It just does random stuff, so it's not good. Okay, another key. We'll take that. Buddy in a box is fine. Sure, it kind of just does nothing, but whatever. Oh, come on, you can't even do that? Ah, fudge me. There you go, bro. Shoot. I thought I could do that. I thought I could do that. 100%. Whatever. There's life for you. This is another unlucky one, it looks like. But, you know, one more. You know, it's just, there you go. It's another really unlucky one. Oh. What did I take damage on? Yeah, some serious bad luck here for sure. A little tiny bit. I wouldn't call this like insanely unlucky. That's just not really fair, but it's also not super amazing in terms of luck either. Okay, I guess we got the full card, so we can do something with that. What is... Oh, these. I mean, I'm using Ludovico technique, so what more does the game want in offering, you know? I'm doing the thing. I'm doing what the game demands of me, you know? Putting in that effort. Well, I mean, we got bookworms, so something. It is something, for sure. I guess we just go for it. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're probably not going to die to this, I think. Maybe I'm speaking a little too soon here. Oh, well, he can't. Yeah, okay. So don't die to that, I guess. Okay, right. Again, that just does nothing. Rosary, okay, something. Oh, well, okay, there you go. Oh. There's life for you. Again, Angel Rooms are just bad, unfortunately. I would love to sit here and tell you otherwise, but no, they are just bad. I don't know why people think they're good. Well, I do. I do know why people think they're good, but they're not good. They're actually not good. It's like go through 3 floors before anything happens. Literally nothing happens for 3 floors. Just full blown, just like nothing happening for 3 floors. Just a total snooze fest. I don't get any interesting choices. It's just on rails, completely on rails. For 3 floors, and then it's like at the end of the 3rd floor, I'm not even guaranteed an Angel Room, and I can't play Sacrifice Room as this character because I have no hearts. So there's like no other way I can get it. And even honestly, even for hearts characters, it's like you're paying a lot of hearts for anything. You're paying like a whole heck of a lot of hearts just for anything at all, to the point where it's like almost not even worth it. Compared to Devil Deals, at least. At least Devil Deals give you like a really sick choice. You're like, okay, here's like a really fun choice, and I get to make it now. And, you know, I pay hearts for it, but it's a pretty reasonable amount of hearts. It's like 2 hearts for like a really good item kind of thing. Versus like a Sacrifice Room where you're paying like a bunch of hearts, and then you're getting, that you may not even have. You're paying like 6 hearts for anything. It's like that just makes no sense. Okay, and here's more bad luck. But we have a the reason we're taking this is because we have a library there. So there's a slight possibility if we get 1 more bomb, or we get 1 more key, or 2 more bombs, we can check that out and it might do something. But pretty slim pickings. Okay. Okay, we have something here. Okay. There's another lucky penny, but we're going to turn that into a... because we get 10 luck. We're going to turn this all into Ace of Clubs. Or I guess we only need 2 bombs. How many bombs do we need? Realistically? Is that a key? Key's probably more valuable, actually. So yeah, let's just Ace of Clubs that. We can check the shop. The problem is well, I guess we can do this. What a surprise I didn't pay out. I guess there's more pots, so we just blow those up too. Or I guess we blow up this guy, actually. He's pretty likely to give us something. Well, no dice. Okay, I guess we just blow. Yeah, it just kind of just does nothing. Guess we look at it to see what they got. It's not worth it. Yeah, I mean, so I guess honestly this is pretty bad. We kind of really don't have anything. Oh, okay, yeah, and I'm just not even gonna... That's the luck is too bad there for me to even, like, entertain the idea that that's viable. It's like, and then I just goof up real bad. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna take that either. No way. No way I'm taking that. Forget that. Forget that. We'll take this, though. Come on. Just does everything wrong. This just does everything wrong. This is a disgusting pile of garbage, and honestly, it probably just ruins. But I'm getting kind of lucky, so I guess it's fine. This is just a disgusting, worthless pile of garbage. And like I just hate this thing so much. Just does everything wrong. It's like a great example of just doing everything wrong as an item. Unbelievable. This just does everything wrong. It blows up. It blows you up half the time. It blows you up half the time, or like in a lot of high stress situations. It doesn't even really do that much damage. There's a delay between when it fires and when it goes off, so enemies have all the time in the world to hit you while the fuse is still going. It's a miserable item. It's a miserable excuse for an item. I think there was a time in the original Binding of Isaac where it did like infinity damage and bosses had no health anyway, so it didn't matter. But in this game, it is a joke of an item. It is a miserable pile of dog crap for an item. It disgusts and appalls on every level, and apparently it doesn't even work with homing either. So it's just the worst thing ever. Yeah, apparently somehow homing doesn't even work with it. I don't understand why its shot speed just went to infinity. Why it moves like at 1,000,000 miles an hour and seems to not even continue to home. Yeah, I don't know. This is just a bad item. I wouldn't wish this item on my worst nemesis. That's actually not true. I probably would. It's pretty funny to have to deal with this piece of crap. This is just a bad item, fundamentally. It just is fundamentally a bad item. I don't know why suddenly they rocket out of my hands like they're like on a mission or something. It's just weird. Go figure. And it's tedious too because you have to like blow up. You have to like look for secret rooms and stuff, which is fine. But it is tedious, and so there's another downside to it. And it just like warps the entire run around it in a way that is really bad. Like that's not even good. The fact that it like whips around like that is like not even good. I guess it's fine. So I like missed there because it just like decides it doesn't want to actually do its homing. It like gives up halfway through the home. So it's like this just jank garbage. So it's just completely, yeah, no, I'm not even, forget that. I don't have to take that. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. Yeah, well, we'll lose, but win is, I guess, true. I'm winning in the sense that I'm gonna, it's, I got like that, it's almost the Flintstones quitting time. Yabba dabba doo, and then I'm gonna go to the grocery store and buy tofu. So, in the sense that it's almost Flintstones quitting time, yes, I guess I'm winning. No, you missed a really cool run, actually. Like a really weird run where I had like all defensive items and it kind of worked, and then it just like didn't work. But then it just like stopped working at some point, yeah. Really interesting. I was like biased against it. I was like literally biased against it. I was like, this run is cool in theory, but terrible in practice, and that's what happened. Yeah, you can if you want. You want to go to the part in you want to. It's a specific run where I had like all defensive stuff, but I made it all the way to the chest, and I like flubbed it at the end. I like specifically flubbed it at the end in a way that was like almost on purpose. So that's maybe the most interesting, one of the more interesting Isaac runs I've ever had in my whole life. And I had Sci-Fly. I got Sci-Fly out of A Soul of Lilith. And so I had like all this defensive stuff going on. Oh. Poisonally, I'd rather have my holy card here. Or my 9-inch nails here, 8-inch nails, whatever. These things are pretty alright. Oh, come on. There you go. Runs over. Pack it in. No, I have all the completion marks as every character on my other save file. I've played every character extensively. Some more than others. This character, I'm just doing the completion marks for this character. But I've done this character 2 other times. All bosses. So I'm relatively familiar with this character. About as much as anybody can, I guess. Oh no, I play casually. I used to all the time. I didn't start streaming until like a month or 2 ago. That was like Dark Souls 2 was the first. Or no, I streamed Dark Souls 3 a long time ago. Like many years ago. But I kind of gave up because I was streaming at like 9 a.m. It was just like a really dumb time to stream, at least for me. I think I would get people who were like, I don't know. I would get like a lot of foreigners and stuff. That was just kind of cool. That was the coolest part, was I get a lot of foreigners and stuff. But turnout rates were like relatively low, like way lower than DS2. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. And then on top of that, like I just had other things going on, and so I couldn't do it like consistently past a certain point. But like my return to streaming was only DS2. DS2 was the first game I streamed, except for I think some like Borderlands or something with my brother. No, I mean you can actually. I think you totally can. You can swear all over the place in stream, probably to a certain extent. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know what the rules really are. People like have all kinds of ideas about what they are, but I don't actually know if anyone really knows what the rules actually are about swearing on stream. I've definitely gotten away with it plenty of times, right? I've definitely dropped some F-bombs. Well, F-bomb I think is the one I haven't dropped, but I've definitely said some swear words here and there. Just how it is. Oh. Okay. Yeah, and hopefully tomorrow will be Demon Souls. So, hopefully I'll be done with this. I'll be done with the video tomorrow, and then we'll do Demon Souls tomorrow. Oh, this piece of crap. This worthless piece of crap. I think maybe they buffed this. Yeah, oh, that's true, I suppose. It's not like you can't, but there's like you can't take the risk, I guess. Relatively serious these days, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, you'll get away with some stuff for sure. To me, it's not really hard to do. I don't know what it is about me. Because I definitely, it's not like my mom didn't swear or something. My mom swore all the time. But to me, it's not. My dad was the one who didn't swear. My dad really didn't like to swear. So I guess maybe that's my luck, is that my mom was the one who swore all the time. But yeah, so to me it's weirdly easy. I don't really know why it's so easy. That would be my guess or something. Oh, I'm taking this. Forget telekinesis. Telekinesis can go straight to heck. To heck with telekinesis. I deal a lot of damage. I like this. I mean, I assume you get in trouble in the army if you swear all the time or something, right? Like, I think any workplace would probably have that as like a rule. So, it's a good skill, I guess. But I mean, on video game, when you're playing video games, it's different. Because, like, you're distracted. It's like, it's not the same thing as being in public. It's just, like, different. Like, things will just, like, happen, and you'll have no control. Or it'll be, like, really tough. Because you'll be, like, playing. And so, yeah, that's the funny thing about it, is, like, as video games probably make it significantly harder. If that's, like, something you do privately. I kind of don't. I kind of don't even swear privately, really. I guess I kind of do. I mean, like I said, it's not the end of the world if you're a little bit like that. For YouTubing. Oh, really? That's interesting. Oh, fudge. Because to me, I don't necessarily avoid it. I think like here's the thing. Okay, there's a lot of streamers and content creators who are extremely, extremely, extremely crude and don't swear at all. Like there are ways around it. Like these people are extremely, extremely, extremely crude. Extremely crude. Like the level of jokes that are literally just as crude as swearing, but they're just not technically swears, so they get away with it, right? And so to me, I don't really necessarily think it's that big a deal. Because it's like the crudest people swear like the least. Like some of the people who say the most cruelest thing, are the crudest things. The just out and out. Some of the craziest things are the people who like aren't even swearing. Interesting. Yeah, but like you're watching like a Seth video or something. I don't know if you know who that is. Like that guy where he just says the most unbelievable things. Just like things that are like just the most demonetizable horse crap coming out of this guy's mouth. And none of it is swear words, essentially. So, I mean, that's the thing. Is it's like there's like the appearance and then there's the reality, I guess. It's like if you want to be crude, you don't even need to swear. That's the irony. The crudest people are the ones who swear like ironically, sometimes at least. Yeah. It's not really about which words you're using, it's about what it's just as much about what it is that you're saying, not so much necessarily all the words in question. Oh, come on. Okay, I think that's a good place to end the stream. Well, no, you always get perfection as him. You always get perfection as him. Because you can't get hit. You can't get hit as him, right? So if you get hit, you're just dead. And so that's perfection is always... You always get perfection as him. It's kind of the one thing that he has going for him. But if you don't have an item to synergize with it, it's not very good. So you need an item that has like a luck synergy. You need like tough love. Or you need like parasitoid. Or you need yes, as him always. Unless you have perfection or birthright or something. So there's a couple items that'll bring him back to life. There's a handful of ways you can bring him back to life, and if you get hit that way, it doesn't work. So if for whatever reason he takes damage, it doesn't count. But since you die if you take damage, it's very rare. Yeah. So there's like but it's not that good. That's the problem. Is it's actually not that good. It's like I said, it's really good when it is really good, but if you don't have one of those items, you can't get it as him. Basically, essentially, you can't. It's one of these. So there's a whole list of items that he literally cannot get. That just do not appear if he's the character you're playing, and 9 lives is one of those. Now there are ways to get it, specifically spin down dice. So there's an item that will transform an item into an item. So like every item has a number, right? From 1 to like 500 or 1,000 or whatever. And every time, and spin down dice will transform an item into the item below it in the number. Or above it in the number, I can't remember which. And so you can get spin down dice, and then you can transform an item into 9 lives and get 9 lives that way. But other than that, it's impossible. Unless you get like, maybe there's some other way to get it, I don't know. But yeah, 9 lives will not appear as him ever. And yeah, so you're less likely to get like guppies and stuff. Yeah. So there's one item that'll bring him back to life, and that's birthright from the shop. I don't even know what is it. So there's probably a way to do it. Let me triple check. It might be really hard to do. Items by number. 1 second. I'll tell you in like 2 seconds here. So we go. Okay, so if we go my number, let's look up 9 lives. 9 lives. What is? Oh, is it not the number 9? Hold up 1 second. Fate. Uh-oh. Whoa. Yeah, here it is. 9 lives. Okay, so it's the Pact or Lord of the Pit. Hold up 1 second. Let me... what's it called again? Spin down dice. But it's very rare. Spin down dice is not very common. So if we look here, we go, rerolls all pedestal items in room by subtracting their internal ID number by 1 item until a valid item is found. So you need to get either you need to get, I think you can't get Lord of the Pit as him. So you'd either have to get Loki's horns and then transform it into Lord of the Pit and then transform it into Dead Cat, or you'd have to go Loki's horn into Lord of the Pit into Dead Cat. Or you could go Little Chubby into Loki's horns. Yeah, so it's really impractical. There's only one way to get it, and it's like really tough to do, basically. Almost impossible. No, not Butterbean. Butterbean is... Yeah, spin down dice in either Lord of the Pit or Loki's horn. Well, because Loki's horn will go into Lord of the Pit, and then Lord of the Pit will go into 9 lives. I don't even think that Lord of the Pit spawns as him. So it would have to be Loki's horns, I think. I think Lord of the Pit is not in his pool. It might be. I don't know. There's not an easy resource to see which items are removed from his pool. So I really wish there was an article that was like, which items are in his pool and which items aren't. But there's not, as far as I know. I mean, I guess I could... Like, there really should be a thing, and it's just not on the wiki, so... Oh, here we go. No, there is a... So is Lord of the Pit here? Oh, wait, hold up. I'll tell you if Lord of the Pit is in this. Spirit of the Night's not. So we can't get Spirit of the Night. Where is it? I'll just Control F this. Lord of... Yeah, so we can't even get Lord of the Pit. It would have to be Loki's horns. Well, at that point, you may as well get Holy Mantle. Let me figure out what Holy Mantle is. At that point, you'd rather just have Holy Mantle. So, okay, but you can't get Thunder Thighs. So for Holy Mantle, you'd have to get Strange Attractor, and then turn into Thunder Thighs, and then turn into Holy Mantle. So it's basically impossible too. So that's another one that's essentially impossible. Very unlikely you're going to get Strange Attractor into Thunder Thighs into Holy Mantle. There's a couple others like that. So literally getting Soul of Lilith and then turning that into like Sci-Fly is more likely, which was what happened. So that's like insanely lucky that I got Sci-Fly as his character. Very, very unlucky, or very, very lucky rather. The run itself was unlucky. But getting Sci-Fly is like super lucky. There's like 1% of 1% kind of thing. So yeah, I spin down dice is like a whole totally overhyped item. I see people in my comments all the time like, spin down dice is so great. It's like, spin down dice is nothing. Spin down dice is like you're never going to see it in your whole life.